welcome to the Geomologist Presents. So we're finally getting to our poll winner games. Today we're going to play Savage Worlds. We played Savage Worlds last week, and today we're going to play Savage Worlds, but Savage Worlds Deadlands, like you all voted for way back in December, probably, maybe even November, for Savage Worlds Deadlands to see an actual play of it. And so with me today are going to be the stars of the show. I'm just the facilitator, and those are the people who are playing in the game. And I'm going to have you introduce yourself and introduce your character. So first up, we have Amy.
I play Olivia, and Olivia is undead. She is roughly 20 years old. She tries to help her friends, and I envision that she was trying to help a friend probably get out of a bad situation in a brothel, kind of got in the way of a gunfight, and may or may not have died. She's unwilling to say that, but she's alive at the moment from a help of a friend that's kind of always in her.
All right. All right. Next, we have Jeff.
Hello, I'm Jeff. I'm playing Martin Doc McLean. He's a hex-slinging huckster, so he's made a deal with the devil to get access to powers beyond this world, and uses those to enhance gunfighting as well as other aspects of life.
Right. Oh, so yes. So
and he's a gambler at heart.
Yep. So that's great. So Jeff kind of introduced basically what a huckster was. So Amy's character, she said she's undead. She's a Harrowed who also has a demon or devil inside her that has given her the power of unlife. So sometimes that devil might be let out, just as Martin, the huckster, might call on the services of the devil or Manitou or spirit or whatever your belief might be. But sort of one of these things from beyond that always intervenes in the affairs of humans, and humans are just poor proxies for them. All right, so lastly, we have probably the most normal character in the group, and that is being played by Vince.
Hi, I'm Vince. The character I play is Candelario Perdición, or most people call me Cad. I'm a seasoned bounty hunter, so I'm human. Nothing too fancy there, but I am a seasoned bounty hunter. So I like to, a little gruff, a little rough, and shooty parts.
And Cad is actually making a return to my Savage Worlds Deadland games. Maybe you can tell him in 2 or 3 sentences what your experience with Deadlands is.
So Cad and I actually we did another one shot in I think it was Weird West.
Yeah,
or
still
similar
weird.
to Deadlands. Oh,
it is same. It is also Deadlands.
Yes, so in Deadlands, where we were came off a train as a bounty hunter, trying to get some bounties out of the town. Shenanigans happened, so we basically had like the good, the bad, and the ugly within it, and then we had to take down, I think it was a spirit or a beast of I think like the ancient one that we had to destroy. I can't remember exactly what spirit it was, but we found a skeleton bone and arrow that I had to use to take it out, and it got pretty intense. It was a great story. We try to do a recap of it, but anyhow, it was
actually one of
Cad's
these.
time.
It was actually one of these. It's a bloodwalker spirit.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah. So this is kind of a continuation, I guess, of a series in my head, at least, that I've called A Bloody Kansas. So they're, as you can see here in the picture, they are walking their horses across the plains of Kansas. And so this adventure will be taking place nominally, but with made up places. So if you go on Google and you look up these places, you won't be able to find them in Kansas. And it's going to be basically in southwestern Kansas, where the rolling hills of the plains give way to small mountains in the distance that are like the foothills of the Rockies as you kind of follow, go continuing west and find your way into Colorado. But now we are here traveling across the plains in southwest Colorado. And it so happens that ahead of you in the distance is a rail station. You know this as Barlow Station, and actually here is a map of southwestern Kansas that you hopefully can see. I'll blow it up, or if you blow it up. Yep. So we're outside of Barlow Station. So I feel like these mountains are too way too. It's a poetic map. So the person who made this map for the Wild West setting has taken great liberties because their mountains aren't that high in southwestern Kansas, but definitely this is probably the Medicine Medicine Springs River or something like that, and you cross it and you're approaching Barlow Station from maybe the southeast or so. So when you get to Barlow Station, you can close that, Amy. When you get to Barlow Station, it's eerily quiet. Yeah, usually there would be at least someone around. Um, right. You see this is like the station where people wait. There's a water tower here that I'm pinging, and then some other buildings, maybe a barn, the like. So you'd expect to see some activity. It's not you're on one of these kind of tributary rail stations on the Empire Rail. I believe it's Empire Rail that you're on. Is that right? I will let you know. So, Black River, sorry, Black River, scratch that. You're on a tributary of the Black River line, which travels from further east, probably through Kansas City, Kansas and Kansas City, Missouri, all the way through to Denver, dipping, going through across Kansas and having some tributaries dip and then rejoin with the main line. So here you are in Barlow. The rail station, like I said, off the Black River's main line, and really nothing more, right? It's primarily to probably replenish water supplies using the tower here. And yeah.
Well, Olivia wants to know if Cad's ever been here before, or Martin.
No, I don't think you guys have. I guess you could
she's
roll common knowledge. Someone could roll common knowledge. You guys could roll common knowledge to see what you know. Sorry, I shouldn't just say nope.
So when it pops up this miscellaneous trait modifiers, I assume that that's normally going to be a 0.
Yeah, normally it would be a 0.
Okay.
So CAD, you have been here. Usually it's only manned by, again, it's just like a water resupply. Maybe occasionally people like yourselves will come across to the station and hop on board the train. Usually there's only one, maybe two people, but sometimes they have livestock. This is, like I said, a corral and a barn, and people might passing through hang out here. But other than that, it's one of those places that's sort of in the backwater and not really. Yeah, but again, I mean, you feel like there, at least you would hear like some bustle or commotion, not commotion, but rustling of someone active. But again, it's like, I mean, and you get that feeling, some of you who are closer to the spirit world get that feeling, and it is kind of eerily quiet.
Well, Olivia's gonna say I'm not used to this much quiet except when I was sleeping in the grave. But she wants to see if there's any, like, a water trough around or something to water the horse.
Yeah, I mean, maybe like in the barn area, you can go check that out. Yes, you can. I think you can move your characters. I hope.
So
Okay.
Kev's gonna go ahead and try to take a look bit of the back of the office as well as maybe quote unquote where the barn's at.
Okay. Yeah, you could just drop off your
Can't
horses
move
like here and
can't move the horse, but
yeah, it's fine. I moved the horses for you. I should give permissions to the horses.
Yeah, I'm going to go check out these 2 buildings back here.
Mm-hmm.
The office and then maybe the livestock area in the back.
Okay.
First things first, office.
Okay. I'm giving permission to you guys to be able to move the horses if you need to. I'll move them like here in the, right? You could just like hobble your horses around here and in the.
Guess Olivia will go in.
I thought you were going to the barn, Amy.
Well, I thought this was where I was supposed to be putting the horse, but
Oh yeah, that's fine.
it moved me instead of the horse, but that's okay.
Okay, yeah. So you go there, and I can, with the power, with the magic of roll 20, I can remove that. So we're looking there in what used to be, or what is the office used to be. What is the station house? There's a sign marked Barlow that swings from a post outside the single-story unpainted building. A wooden platform surrounds the building, and 2 wooden benches sit on the side toward the rail. It's a 2-room affair, as you can see there. The front room holds the station master's desk and a wood stove. The station master's logbook sits on the desk. So I don't know, you can check that out. Something you can check out. There's a large map that hangs on the wall behind the desk, and it shows the next town on the line is called Barney Flats. However, there are dozens of spurs that run off the main line. I guess this is the main line of the Black River line. Dozens of spurs run off the main line throughout the state, some marked in pencil, giving the viewer a hint to the ever-changing landscape of the lines in the region. The second room, we haven't got in there yet. Okay.
She'll go in there. Because
Okay,
Cad's
so
in the main room.
yeah, and sorry, I need to change you to Doc McLean.
She's in the room. I can't get her to stay in the room.
Is Doc McLean fine for your character, Jeff, or Doc?
Yeah.
Doc McLean. Or you want Doc Martin? Because that's kind of funny.
No, that's fine.
Okay. So yeah, in the storeroom, there's really nothing in there, but it doesn't appear to have been like tossed or looted. It's just empty.
Is there any alcohol?
You do not find any alcohol here.
Hmm.
All right. Chad, you want to do anything? Or you guys want to do anything in there?
Well, I think she wants to.
I want to take a look at the ledger to
Yeah.
see if what's coming in or what has just recently came in.
Right. So the station master on there, you see that the last entry was yesterday evening, a Black River Express to Denver. Everything else is relatively mundane, stretching back months to the beginning of the logbook. But the last entry was yesterday evening. All right. McLean is going to, right. So here he's going to what appears to be the station master's house or shack. The small porch leads to the front door. Right.
Yeah, I can't see anything. It's just a big brown box. So
I got to get rid of the box.
there we go.
Right. Again, the power of roll 20, to hide everything from you guys. Anyway, so the box, so it's the small porch leads to the front door of an unpainted but well cared for shack. It is locked. There are deep grooves, however, that mar the door and the porch.
Take a look at those grooves.
Yeah, they look like claw marks.
Okay. Common knowledge or occult?
I give you an occult, but at -2.
Okay. So do I need to put -2 on the miscellaneous?
Yes, when you get the miscellaneous modifier, put -2. And we only need 4s to succeed, just for anyone who's not familiar with Savage Worlds.
There you go. Oh, I got an ace.
Oh, all right. So maybe a chill goes down the back of your neck.
So does that? Oh, that's what it. Okay, that's the 9. I got it. So yeah, it aced and then rolled again.
Yes, it did. Yeah,
because it was a 6 and a 5, and then minus the 2.
Yep.
Cool.
It's still a raise though, because you only need a 4. So
right.
Would you get 8, etc. The only time that, okay. The only time that you can usually you only need 1 raise for our listeners, and the only time that you keep going with the raises is with damage rolls. So, okay, or that they multiple raises matter, right? But in the Suede edition, you just need one raise and you get extra information, so it becomes a yes plus, right? So here, so like I said, a chill goes down your spine as you look at this, and you say this is no animal. This was some sort of, and you got a raise with a cult. So some sort of shape-changing beast or Nosferatu, because the claw marks are not beast-like, but more like someone with long, powerful nails scratched into the wood and around. It looks like also, as you kind of look through here, that they gave up on the door and went through the window instead, which is broken. And you also see, if you look at the window, the solitary window, which I believe is probably on the back side, kind of follow around. I guess, yeah, the door is here. And then there's a window. I think it looks like a window there.
Right. I guess I'll go around to the window then and
You're in.
peer in and look at going in that way rather than.
Yep. Right. So there at the window, it's broken in, and you see like 3 bullet holes around the frame coming out, and then these creatures crashed in through the window. No, I don't.
Okay.
Yep. That's what's obvious there.
All right.
There might be more to find if you were a tracker. You might know that CAD is a tracker. Having
I'll,
survival.
I'll whistle over. Hey, Cad, got something to take a look at here. I'm gonna climb in and unlock the door and open it so that we don't need to go through.
Yeah, that's cool. All right. So CAD and Olivia, you guys hear that?
I hear the whistle.
Yeah.
Someone say
And
my name.
Olivia
So
will come over here, but I don't know
go
I don't know that very many of us are all gonna fit in that little building. So,
head on out. More than likely, Doc will probably be waiting outside unless he's still inside.
yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
You'll
you're
start
I
inside.
hopped in
Yeah.
and opened the door for you.
Okay. So while you guys take that, Olivia's gonna head over to the barn
Mhm.
or the corral in the barn. Okay. So CAD, because Doc would have had time to climb in and check out the inside, and then CAD, you could make a survival roll as you walk around the joint. All right. So the front room looks like a kitchen, dining room, living room. The area is undisturbed, but the back room, or like a little curtain, it looks like, that concealed the back room. Oh wow! So Vince is off to his Roll20 breaking
Oh,
ways
jeez.
early.
Holy crap.
He's a bounty hunter.
All right. So yeah, the rear room where it looks like I said, the single window is broken into, the bed sheets are thrown back, the nightstand beneath the window is overturned, and around the top of the nightstand you see a lockbox there. And then in the center of the floor you see an open Colt Navy revolver with the loading gate is open, and scattered around you can see some rounds around. Yep. And there's also a couple expended shells. That's what you can kind of check out at a glance there, Doc. And then yep. All right, so you see like a puddle of blood near the pistol as well. And all right, and then outside the window there, as you look in, so you probably want to I guess we could roll. There's no, I guess notice would apply inside of here, by the way. Notice or healing,
Notice.
by the
Okay.
way. Yeah, but then outside, while you do that, outside, CAD, you see a small vegetable garden on the northeast side of the small building. The contents have been trampled relatively recently, and you determine there are possibly as many as 20 different sets of prints, many barefoot. And you also see a deep set of prints leading from the window to the outhouse nearby.
Can I tell what kind of prints they are? I know you said barefoot, so I know one set might be human.
Barefoot and clawed. Barefoot and
Clawed.
clawed. Yes. And the
Can I?
deep
Okay.
set of prints is someone heavy. That goes
Got
to
it.
the outhouse.
Okay. Now, from the clawed prints, am I looking for something like the size of a coyote or like something a bit
No,
bigger than that?
barefoot, human size barefoot, but with claws.
Yeah. Oh, human barefoot. Oh, okay. Now it makes sense.
Kind of like the
Oh,
claws that I pointed out on the
on the
yeah.
door.
wall.
Do you let him
And
know?
yeah, I let them know the what I was able to discern about the claw marks
Okay.
Got it.
and what I suspect about them,
Might
as
be
far as them being from potentially some type of shape changer
No, it was a Nosferatu. Is
or
what
Nosferatu. Yeah.
you don't think you don't think it was a werewolf, right? So
Okay.
because you're like, could it be a werewolf? What is going on here? But you feel like it's with the the way the claws are in there, and it looks like someone with really sharp nails. So Nosferatu is like I guess a vampire-like creature, straight on
Got it.
vampire, but with the if you didn't know, but with the bald head.
Mm-hmm.
So all right. Oh, so you did your notice roll, and then Amy, we'll get to you with the barn with Olivia as you go through the stables and barn. You definitely can hear noise coming from in the barn. All right. So but Doc, as you kind of look around, puddle of blood, this basically the blood is still sticky, not more than a day old. And you don't see any other blood, not even near the broken glass.
So would Nosferatu bleed
Uh,
if
no, but
they were the ones to come through the window? Would that account for them there being no blood?
yeah, they're pretty tough
Okay.
creatures, so that could suggest. Yeah, if you you can grab there's a lockbox, like I said, and then there's a open Colt Navy revolver if you wanted to grab it.
Yeah, I'll go
Or
ahead and
yeah, so you find
grab both of those.
yeah, you grab the revolver, and then you see there's 6 unfired rounds around the place, and there's 4. There's only in the pistol. There's only 2 expended shells, so there's 4 more in there.
Okay. I'll replace the 2 expended.
Yeah.
It was there. Yeah.
Yeah. Then you have after that like 4 more bullets for Colt 36. I don't know
A
what
Colt
kind of.
Navy.
Yeah, Colt Navy. Yep. What do you have on your character?
I've got a Peacemaker and a Derringer. So
Now you got a Navy. You want to keep that? I think you can add it. Does it have Colt Navy in the compendium?
it does.
Okay, so you can add that to your dude if you wish.
Does anybody else have need of a Colt Navy pistol?
I don't think so. She has a Winchester, a Peacemaker, and a Bowie knife.
CAD. Vince, do you need a backup gun?
I would say I have a Colt Frontier and my Winchester. I'm okay, but I mean, another one won't hurt if no one wants it.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't really do me any good. I've got 50 rounds on my Peacemaker, as well as 50 for the Derringer.
Yeah.
Olivia has a gun, right?
Yeah.
So I've got a holdout and a main.
If anything, I'd say we take it with us, and then we can leave it at the office. Last thing is, we want someone to pick it up.
Yep. Okay. So at the barn. At the barn, so it's an unpainted 1-story barn. As you open it, oops.
There is no opening it.
Yep, there's no opening it. The top comes off. And there's actually, that's funny. Guess I made the horses too too big in this. They're more like this. The horses are gigantic.
Well,
Well, I mean, you did make them 5x15.
Yeah, they're more like they're probably more like this.
Yeah. That looks more like 5x10.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's nothing in the barn?
Oh, there is. In the barn, I was getting to in the
The
barn.
Nosferatu's in there.
No,
Wouldn't bother her.
I might. Not like you guys are friends. In the barn, the noise is coming from a tired mare who stomps nervously in one of the stalls. There's a couple of pigs in the pen. There are the remains of food in the pig pen, corn cobs, grain, etc. Um, you can make a common knowledge or survival roll, or even trade roll to get a lay of what's going on. Notice could work too.
So what do you want me to roll?
One of either of those, any of those.
I have
Common
no,
knowledge or notice, probably for you.
um, we'll do notice because it's better than common knowledge. Nope,
No.
she
Yeah.
is oblivious. So
Yeah.
she would like to go get the horse
Okay.
and at least bring it out here. Because
You
I'm
could,
assuming that's water.
yeah, you could. It'll definitely. It's kind of skittish when, of course, you approach, but it definitely drinks the water as you lead it, as you let it out. It's pretty thirsty. I don't know. It seems like there's no one here.
Doesn't seem logical to Olivia to leave the pigs to their own demise and the horse. So she's
Yeah.
going to go back and talk to them about we can take the horse and sell it at least. And the pig maybe slaughter them, and then they'll have food because she doesn't really need it.
Well, you want to spend the time to slaughter and cut up a pig or butcher a pig. I don't know.
No, just take them with.
I
I'm
mean,
assuming.
technically, you could just let them go. They'll forage and be fine,
Okay.
and they'll become, giant feral pigs on the plains of bleeding Kansas.
Yeah, but Doc and Cad probably need to eat. So
They got food. Yeah, it's up to you guys. So she tells you about the pigs, the horse you could probably take with you. All right, what next?
well, I'm assuming they want to go to the outhouse.
No, I'm just say yes. I want to follow the tracks because these the tracks lead up to the outhouse, and
Yep.
I
Is that
Doc
yeah?
yeah, about going into it. So, if anything, yeah, 1 second. I don't want to pick up.
Okay.
But go up to the outhouse and try to like reach it two-man style. So something case pops up, or maybe there's a person in there. I don't know.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
All
Olivia
right.
will draw her gun and cover you.
All right.
Same with Cad.
You guys are paranoid.
The
All
Wild
right.
West.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So you open the outhouse and you notice right away that the seating, the boards on the seating have been broken and are loose. And yeah, and you don't even have to realize that the stench beneath smells far worse than, one person using an outhouse. You assume the station master would have used this outhouse, but
Well, Olivia's going to ask you if you went in and looked down.
you're the only one who can't smell. Just FYI.
No, I'll go look. She'll look.
All right.
Boards
Give me
up.
a notice roll.
She's not very good at that. No, she's good
Yep.
enough.
So there is a body down there.
Ah, can I lift it out?
Yep. You can climb down there. It's not that deep.
Mm-hmm. Athletics or
I might be able. I might could. Well, I don't know if that would be.
What are you trying to do?
I could make a deal and telekinesis the body up.
As soon as
Not
the
necessary. I mean,
board-
Olivia doesn't mind.
She's just gonna smell. I don't know.
She
As
already
soon-
smells and she figures she can just go over to the horse trough and roll around in it because we're taking the horse with us anyways.
As soon as Olivia moved up, and especially when she went down into the bathroom, Cad's slowly gonna take like 2 steps out of the outhouse that's still the door open. Since
Okay.
she wants to handle that, I'm out.
What do you mean? You're gonna take a couple steps back? Is that what you're
Yeah, like
saying?
I'm taking the steps out. Like if she wants to go in there and start cleaning it out, then that's on her.
All right.
I would
So,
have tried to done
I-
something else to it.
I see Cad do that, and I take a step back too because I figure he must have a sixth sense about something.
Because I would have just
all right.
thrown a
So I
rope
guess-
in there and pull it out.
Yeah, I guess you can't smell, right, Amy? Is that true?
I
You
don't
br-
really smell.
You don't breathe, right?
I don't really breathe. I don't eat. I don't
Yeah.
drink.
Perfect. All right. So,
But I keep myself pickled by drinking alcohol.
all right. So you can grab the corpse out if you want to.
Yep. And
All
I'll
right.
deposit it over here and then I will promptly go wash myself in the horse trough and gather the horse.
Okay. So she drops the body off like over here.
And then I'm just gonna,
Okay, so here's where I could make a deal, although this would be a very, very difficult deal to make. There is a divination power that I can ask questions of departed souls.
Oh, that's
can
interesting.
if you'd like.
The problem
is
is it's
soaking wet,
going
by
to
the way.
be rather difficult because it's a heroic level spell
Ah,
that costs 5 power points.
Is there a way Olivia can help?
Nope.
no, I don't think so. You don't
Because
have.
she's undead and perhaps that spirit in her is the
Nope.
same one that he talks to.
No, this is like magic, though. This is,
Yeah,
so it's not
this
really
is a
power.
this is my like signature ability type of thing.
Mhm.
So
Right. So anyone want to examine the body? Well,
I'm
Well,
going to
she-
do that first.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's dripping wet.
well, Olivia's. I mean, if this happened, Olivia. You're still here
Yeah, you're over cleaning
Yeah,
up still.
cleaning up with the horse.
Yeah. Well, I
Okay.
was putting the horse there and then gonna go get in the water.
Okay, so you're. Let's say you get out there, you dump the body there, then you go over here. So let's see, what's your movement?
Oh, I have no idea.
Whatever base
Mm.
movement is.
Six.
Probably 6.
Yeah, so you're probably like around here, leading the horse back to the other horses.
Hmm.
All right, so you're probably there. You're still kind of dirty, but because you're gonna move the horse and then go clean up, right?
Well,
That's what
yeah,
you said. Okay,
because then the horse smells manure and not undead.
that's true. So it's probably not as freaked out. Okay, so you're going that way. All right, so and then Doc, you're going to examine the body.
Yeah, once she dumps the body, I'll go.
Cad will go as well to take a look at the body.
All right, do you guys have healing? Someone have healing?
I do not.
What kind of doctor are you?
I'm not a
The
doctor.
non-healing type.
What kind of doctor? I'm a dentist guy. No. Anyway. All right. Okay.
I'm the same type as Doc Holliday is.
A dentist. He was a dentist, actually.
Dentist.
Was he? Is that
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
He's
Yeah.
a
didn't-
dentist.
I never for whatever reason that fact never stuck in my head.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So if you
As
want,
to
I
why
mean, if
he
you want to
was-
switch something out, I don't know. You have some good skills, so I don't know. You need to switch one out for healing, but a D4 or something, but you don't need to. You could attempt to notice at -2. That's fine too.
Okay.
Or both of you guys can. You were there.
I just want to take a look to see if I can see kind of wounds or
Aha!
what did what.
I got a raise on my -2.
Nice. Okay. All right. So you
twice-
notice.
That's twice now that my -2s have raised.
Okay.
Oh,
While
yeah,
you're
no.
examining the body.
And you said Vince broke roll 20.
That's because he rolled boxcars on his because he raised both
Hey,
both
That's
dice.
because I just pulled it out of a toilet.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say, Doc. Yeah, I just want to let you know. You know what I found on this body? It's covered in crap.
Jack and shit.
Oh, did you
Yo,
get
that's
a
exactly what I
He
found.
rolled 1 and 1.
1-on-1? All right. Oh, actually,
Well,
so
technically, I guess
you know what I'm gonna
rolled
do
3 and
for Cad?
oh wait, no, yeah.
No, he did. He rolled double ones, which is a critical failure. So Cad,
Yep.
give me a vigor roll at -2.
Vigor -2. Got
Yep.
it.
Would you fall on the body and get poop on you?
Remember, you guys have bennies. So no, he just the state of the body and oh, he nice. You
I
made it.
passed.
Great. You made it. It's awesome. That's great. Okay. Yeah, you probably inadvertently like step back a couple paces because it just smells so bad you want to retch, but you hold it together. It smells so bad,
Actually,
like unnaturally bad. So
you said that vigor
there,
was
Doc.
-2, right?
Yeah. Did you
It
add the
doesn't
-2?
have the modifier on there, so
Oh, you
it
didn't?
technically would have been a 1 and a 3.
Oh, okay. So would you like to use a Benny?
I will use a bit. Oh, actually,
No, it would have been -1 and -1 because you didn't have the -2 on either of those. Oh,
It'd
you're
be
talking about
-1
on the vigor.
wild. Yeah,
the
the wild
vigor.
dice. Yeah, the wild dice. Yeah, was a so it's a
You know what?
-3.
Yeah, I'll just go blow chunks. It'll be okay.
Okay, actually gives you a level of fatigue.
Oh, it does? In that
Yeah.
case, I will re-roll. Hang on. I'll use a Benny.
You are blowing
Okay, we're
chunks.
good.
There you go. Now you're good. With the -2
While
is a
Cat
7.
is Ralphing,
Not a raise.
Carl, while Cat is Ralphing,
Olivia's over here.
Olivia's just gonna go over here and use the water from the water tower. I'm
Oh, yeah.
assuming there's a
Oh,
spell.
you're gonna do like you're gonna flash dance it?
Might as well.
That's awesome. All right.
I'm
You
gonna
gonna
get
do
on
the running in
horse.
place
We're
as
gonna
well?
do it together. Because it's easier for me to get to the spout while I'm sitting on the horse. There
Yeah.
we go.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a Benny for that because that's funny. This undead woman is like showering out here. Anyway, so perhaps that's what. So anyway, back to Doc, who's examining the body while Cad steps back and almost throws up his trail rations. It manages to hold together. You probably throw up a little bit in your mouth, though, Cad. But you hold it together, like we said before. So, and you've also spent a Benny. Oh, and it took it off. Did you take it off manually, or did you just take it off on the character sheet? Yes.
I took it off manually.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you.
So I have 2 Bennies.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, Doc, back to Doc, the important one. So the man's corpse, you see a lot of enormous rat-like bites. But if these,
bites.
yeah, but if these were rats, they would have to be nearly 6 feet long. He definitely died of blood loss, and then suddenly there's like a shuddering of the corpse. I get to delete this one.
Trying to keep it where the viewers can see you guys.
A cult roll to know what's about to happen.
You know what's about to happen.
Okay. He's coming back to life.
He's coming back to life. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but that's why, I mean, I didn't make you make a notice or anything. You're like, oh. So we'll roll initiative. All right.
That's a card.
Yeah, I know it's a card, which is fun to do. And I have to, let me get everything together.
Is it the
So
Deadlands action deck, the Savage Worlds action deck?
Well, I will.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder what it's gonna. I don't know which one it's gonna roll. I have two cards. I have the adventure deck. I don't know. I should have asked you guys if we wanted to do adventure deck, but
It doesn't matter. Olivia is going to pray to the card gods for a joker.
No,
Okay,
I want the Joker. It gives me double damage.
oh, I didn't want to do that. We're gonna get rid of that. Move all turns. All right. Have to add to things because you guys are so far away. Add turn. Okay, there we go. Because it was still wanting to from the last battle we did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I gotta go out. The dock. Oh man, I gotta move you for temporarily because I can't. It's like going off the map to add you to the tracker. Same thing with this guy here, probably. And then CAD. So then I should press on here.
Or do you have a button that automatically draws a card for everybody?
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
All right.
Is it highest to lowest? Yeah, I
Yes,
guess
it's
so.
highest to lowest. Highest to lowest in reverse suit order.
Right.
All right. So Olivia, I don't know. You probably hear Dot gasp or cry out.
Well,
Because
I'm
you're
still showering on the horse, so
yeah, but you can go. You can run over there or ride the horse over there.
well, I'm just gonna ride the horse over here because that's now my buddy.
All right. Well, so
But they're
wait,
not connected, so I have to do them individually.
I know, but wait, I don't know how far you can go.
On
How
a
far
horse?
does it? Yeah, this is a good question here.
Yeah, what's the pace of a
What's the
horse?
pace of a horse? And then if you make your ride roll, then you can
Well, I'm assuming I would be trotting the horse.
yeah, the pace of a horse is 12. Wow, okay. So yeah, you can make it up to here, up to there.
All right. I mean, she's wet, so she's sliding around on the saddle a little bit. So
But
we're not
yeah,
running
without
with that
having to
big.
roll, you can get to there.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I don't want to waste a penny on riding the wet horse.
Yeah, you didn't like fall. So you get to like here. So you can still do something.
Well, she's gonna walk over here and ask what the problem is.
Well, you see that thing come to life, basically. You don't
Oh,
have to.
that wouldn't bother her.
Oh, it would, because it's a blood-sucking vampire. I mean, it's gonna bother these other guys.
And it'll probably bother you too.
And your horse.
It'll probably attack you.
Well, can I go over and attack it, or I can only just move, right?
Well, you're here, so you can't move, and you can't move from the back of a horse. I'm sorry, I moved the horse. Yeah. Oh, I know what that's doing.
Well, I can shoot my pistol from the back of the horse, though, right?
Yes, you can shoot your pistol from the back of the horse.
So
it's gonna be at -2 because you did ride over there, so that's like one action. It's at -2, but I guess it's a net of only -1 because you're on higher ground. So
okay. So then that would be shooting and -1. Submit and hope for the best. And she hits him.
That's a hit. So you
So
can roll.
then-
That's not a raise, but it's a hit.
And just so that they know, I was rolling my my peacemaker because I think I have it's short range for her, right? It'd
Yeah.
be the 12.
Right. You can roll straight off the from the combat. You can break straight off the weapon, but so in the future you could roll off the weapon.
Okay,
But-
so
so
hit
d-
attack plus damage. I thought it was
Yeah, but
well.
yeah, you hit attack plus damage, which is the same thing. Yay! So roll
Well,
damage.
no, the wild dice was higher over there, but
Yeah, but it's 7 and still a.
and
You only need a
then-
4 to hit in
Yeah, 6.
6 damage. So 6 damage. Oh, I do have a character sheet for these dudes. Six damage. Doesn't seem to bother it so much.
Probably has a fair amount of armor.
Can I spend a Benny and re-roll the damage?
You can spend the Benny to reroll the damage. I should have asked that
Would it
first.
be 10 points? Because there's bonus damage 4.
No, she didn't get a raise.
Oh, is the bonus damage only if there's a raise? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, holy crap. Okay. So that is 8 damage. Oh no, 8 damage, right?
Yeah.
You don't have bonus damage. It would have been 18 if you'd gotten a raise. So 8 damage. So that still does not seem to. Yeah, you shoot it. It kind of, makes a weird like bouncing motion on the ground, but it doesn't seem to be hurt. Right.
That makes Olivia think that we need to stab it.
Okay. Cad, you're up.
So
Oh, one
You
more
just
thing.
shot it.
Yeah, this is not another creature, but I need to keep track of any bennies that I might have. Because I have a pool of bennies based on the number of players. This is not a creature, just my benny tracker. And then if a creature is a wild card, that it has its own.
Oh, and I moved it before I
I
had.
moved it. I'll move it down here. I'll keep it down there.
I was trying to circle it for our viewers. Keep
Yeah,
moving it.
if a creature has a wild card, it has its own set of bennies. Okay. All right, Cad, you're up.
So Olivia just shot it, and it doesn't seem like it's working.
No.
Yeah, she's gonna suggest you stab it, but she knows you're not gonna want to go near it. So
Well, here's the thing. I could shoot it with something else. I just don't know if I want to. Honestly, it might be the best idea, though. Cad will swing back and pull out his bow and arrow and go
Okay.
into it.
All right.
and you
That's the
can
thing is,
take
like,
you can take the arrow out of the body once it's dead, right?
Yeah, there's a chance that it'll break, but yeah.
yeah. I'll do that. Use one of my bone arrows.
Oh, using a bone arrow. Nice.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, like if a bullet's not gonna do it, my bullets aren't anything special.
Mhm.
Unless it's something else to it, because it should have hopefully looked like it took some damage.
Yep.
Well, yeah, well, there we go.
Oh, very nice. That's a raise. Hit
Boom.
with a raise. So you roll
Mhm.
damage and do the 8 damage. Would you like to re-roll that damage? Use a Benny to
Let's
re-roll that
see.
damage.
I could, and if I do, I get extra damage to it too because of my features.
Oh, you do? Oh, yeah.
Because of I believe it's No Mercy that offers
Oh,
it.
yeah. If you use a Benny, you do extra damage.
I'd add
Oh,
2
would
extra
that have
to it.
worked on mine too?
Do you have no mercy? I don't think you have no mercy.
It's an edge.
It's an
Oh,
edge.
okay, no.
Okay.
That means I only have 1 extra penny. Yeah, know what? We'll go for it.
Yeah. So then you re-roll the damage and add a 2. You should have a prompt. You don't have a prompt?
I do. I just clicked it. I don't get a prompt that gives me modifiers or anything to it. It just
I'll check.
automatically rolls.
So that's gonna be 10 damage then, I guess, right?
Yep, it will be 10.
All right. So that
Well, it'd be 11 though, right? It says he adds 2 to his final total.
So that's
Yeah,
8,
8, and then 2 is 10.
10.
Okay.
All right. So that creep. So it
But
seems
I
to
thought he
affect
would
it.
get to keep the higher one.
You-
Oh,
you
it's
read- no.
exactly the same.
They're both 8s.
They're both
yeah.
8. Yeah, they're both
Nice.
8. All right. So the thing is, it's pretty tough. It seems like the bone arrow does affect it. Doc can see that, and since it's his turn, you're done, right? Okay.
Yeah, I think I only got the 1 action, so
Yeah.
I can't do
All right.
anything.
So Doc, he kind of, because he made his occult roll earlier and identifying what these were, he can now relate any weaknesses of the creature.
I was about to ask if I knew any weaknesses
Right.
of the creature.
So yes, so you can let people know. Do you want me to?
Yes, I let them know. As soon as you let me know, I let them know.
Okay, so I don't have. Okay, so
Yeah, you don't have to whisper it. You can just tell because I'll relay the information.
Okay. So so these creatures. Oh, I guess we should have made a fear check. Forgot about that. Sorry about that. All right. Okay. So their weaknesses is that they're only usually affected by magical weapons, but a non-magical weapon or a called shot to the heart, it could instantly kill them and turn them to dust. So this also, if you drag this creature out into the sunlight, you're kind of in the shadows here of the buildings, it could kill it as well. Yeah, so it looks like Cad's, well, I don't know if you knew or not, but Cad's weapon is magical, and it kind of it's the character is like shaken. So that's kind of like stunned, technically.
Okay.
With he didn't hit it in the heart.
So it's not like, doesn't have like a weakness to like fire.
No, weakness to sunlight, though.
Okay. That's fine.
if you drag it out to like here, you're in the
Or
shadows, right?
or if I use Argent Agony.
Oh, is that
It's
cut?
it's something that I can do with my ammo whammy spell. The
Oh,
shot effects of being as though it were composed of its weakness. The
oh, nice.
Hexslinger must know the creature's weakness, which is why I needed to know
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Well, I mean, you made your occult roll earlier.
Yeah. So I am going to cast ammo whammy on my gun.
That's free. So well, it doesn't cost you a
It's
multi-attack
right,
action
right.
penalty.
Yeah. That's as a Hexslinger. I can cast it on my gun for no multi-attack.
Yep.
So spell casting.
Oh no!
I will re-roll that. There we go.
It's successful without a
Yep.
raise, but successful.
Yeah, I won't get double effects, but so I now can I can now I've got what well here I'll can I chat this to everybody? No. I don't see a button for that. Anyways, I've got there's like oh, I guess I could have clicked the cast button. I need to pay attention to that.
Yeah.
There's like 8 different options every time I fire a bullet for the next 5 rounds that I can apply. In this case,
can you click on ammo whammy, or is that spell on your character sheet?
It's just got a cast button, which
it doesn't have like a little.
Yeah, see, that's all it gets. It doesn't.
All right, that's not a problem. Yeah, go ahead and tell us, and I will call up the. I'll call up the spell.
Oh wait, there we go.
Oh, you can click on it.
There you go. I clicked to show the notes with the roll, so.
Oh, okay.
There's all the different things that I can do with it. If I'd gotten a raise, I can apply two things per. But
yeah. So you're gonna do the Argent Agony?
Yep, I'm gonna apply Argent Agony and fire.
Okay. And it is shaken. That is a miss. Would you like to use a Benny?
That'll be a second Benny in as many rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just reversed the dice. Awesome.
Yeah. So you like, I don't know, you're shocked by it. It's still on your gun for 5 rounds, right? So,
yeah.
Right, the creature is going to attack you.
Oh, and I'm gonna move back because there's no reason for me to be standing over it. Oh, would I have gotten a bonus for point blank? Is there a range bonus for standing over his prone body?
Yeah, I think I'll give you at least a +1, so that would have been a hit.
That would have.
Because I gave Amy's character a hit for being higher ground, so that's fine to me.
Okay.
So that would have been a hit. Okay.
So should I add anything to the damage for it being sunlight?
Well, we'll roll 2d4 after, I think.
Oh, is that what it'll be?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, 9 damage though.
And then
roll 2d4. Nice.
So 8 more. So 17 damage.
All right. So like, it's kind of like in Blade when you shoot it with the
and it does the
dust. Yeah, it goes the dust that turns to dust. So that's how these things die. All right.
Well, good. So if you were going to give me that bonus, I wouldn't have needed to spend the second Benny because
you would not have needed to spend.
So good. Okay, that saves me a Benny too. Sweet. So I just have 2. I still have 2 Bennies left instead of just 1.
Right. Okay.
I've spent a Benny, but it doesn't show up on the character on the screen.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, you did. So you have like 3, but it doesn't matter because this is the end of scene 1. So I'll give everyone a Benny, and we will pause for a little about 5 minutes and then jump back into it.
And they can take this opportunity to like, share, and comment.
All right, great. So like I said, everyone gets a Benny. So Cad, you're back up to 2.
Yay. Also, I'd like to grab my arrow if I can.
Yeah, I just roll a d6 for better.
Would he need to roll since the body disintegrated around him?
Oh, the body disintegrated. So no, you didn't have to roll. Good point.
Yay.
Good point.
Good call, Jeff. Good call.
Yeah.
It's the
That's
benefit of a body disintegrating.
Yeah, that's when Jeff's particular trait comes in good use. So okay.
Just wait until the trouble magnet happens.
Oh, trouble magnet. Oh, for sure.
It's only a minor trouble magnet. So
Well, this is trouble already. It's already happening. Like, uh-oh, trouble. Why we got to come to a random train station? There's a damn vampire.
It is GM's determination as to how that manifests.
She's gonna ride the horse back over here while
Yep.
they're doing that and dismount and go in and pull the map off of the wall and get back on the horse. I'm sure that'll take me several rounds, but that's what she's doing.
Right.
And now I can't get back on the horse, but that's okay.
That's okay. That's all right. Well, we're gonna switch scenes anyway.
Hypothetically, I'm on a horse.
Right. So I don't know. There's nothing really much else out here, but the next stop is I mean, you got all the lockbox. I guess you can work on the lockbox. I don't know if you'll break it, shoot the lock off or whatever, or I don't know if anyone has I guess it would be mechanics.
Is it mechanics? I was
Or
gonna say
thievery.
the closest thing I have is stealth, which I don't figure has anything to do with it.
Yeah.
I got something that'll work.
There's thievery.
I'm greedy. I don't know if that makes a difference.
I could cast boost and boost my thievery to where I actually have a die.
Oh, you could do that. Is
Will
it
help
boost
you if
trader?
I fight
Boost
you for
trader
it?
ability?
It's boost trait. Yep.
Oh,
So it can boost abilities
skill?
or skills. Yep.
Okay. Yep.
Does it help you at all if she fights you for it? Does that give you an edge or anything?
No.
Okay. Then she won't. She'll just be thieving things.
Oh.
You just have to roll a spell.
What? Oh, it's I forgot it's asking. God. Wait, how did I get a 0? Why is it?
I don't know.
Oh, it was keeping my -2.
Oh, from unskilled?
No, it.
Oh, it's on the character sheet. You have to you have to fix it on the character sheet when you cast the power. Like if you use a little cog, if you go to the cog and then it says which skill to use, then you put spell casting there.
Okay.
Because right now it thinks it's unskilled.
That's strange that it didn't automatically
do it. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's
it does that with combat. It does that with the combat stuff, but it doesn't do it with the spells for some weird reason.
Interesting. Bolt it doesn't have that. The bolt spell it doesn't have that.
Oh, okay.
But that's
so
weird.
You can either hit re-roll or roll it from the base again.
Close that. Okay, so.
Well, Cad had something too. I don't know, Cad, did you want to do the non-magic-y? What do you have, thievery?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, we got a raise.
I actually boosted it to D6.
Yeah. Okay.
I have the old-fashioned thievery, which is I was going to shoot the lock, but I'll let them go this way. I'll just use my shooting skill.
Nice.
So temporarily, we'll pop thievery on and bump it to a 6.
Yeah, that's cool.
And we'll roll it. And of course, I suck on the roll.
Would you like to use a Benny or have Cad blast it?
Well, is it something where I could just try again? Do I?
Oh no, you got the spell casting. Yeah,
because
thievery's fine. It lasts for 5 rounds.
Right. Yeah, that's what I mean. Can I just keep trying to pick it?
Oh, right. Yeah, you could. You have like 5 rounds to try to pick it.
Yeah.
That's true. Right. Nope.
Apparently, I'm gonna use like all 5.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I did you see that? Both dice went up 1 point each roll. It was a 1, 2, a 2, 3, a 3, 4.
Yeah, it's so weird.
I don't know what's going on over there with yours.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Roll20 has some weird shenanigans going with their with their random number generator.
Sometimes. Okay. All right, yeah, so you find $250.
So 2 PowerPoints. Oh no, that's 6 total now.
Woohoo.
Yeah. There's no one here at the station, so it's up to you. So,
Oh, we're gonna
but
take
like,
it.
I don't even have to make you roll your common knowledge, but you could take it to the station house down the track and hand it over because you found it in. Wait, did you find it in his house or did you find
We
it
found it in his house.
in his little? Oh,
Is
okay.
there anything else in here?
No, just the logbook and the map that you grabbed and folded
Yeah,
up already.
but what about in here?
No,
Over
there's
here?
nothing. No, there's
Nothing?
nothing. No.
I'll
Yeah,
take the logbook too, because might as well, if we're gonna give the money, might as well give the logbook to him too.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to give. You're greedy, so Olivia would probably be like, I don't think so. We'll split it amongst ourselves. But I don't know. It's up to you guys.
She
Cad
might
and
not
Dot.
know about the money, but if Olivia knows about the money, then yeah. I posted her greedy spell up there that she will actually fight you for it.
Is it major or is it
Right.
minor?
Her greedy.
Minor or major?
It's minor or major.
Right, but is yours minor or major?
On your
It can be
character sheet?
taken.
Minor?
Yeah, see, it's only minor.
You get to an argument.
Yeah, she argues she won't fight you.
Not necessarily kill for it.
Major is fights.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, you
minor
find
is just argue.
you find $250. This guy is like dust now, so it's up to you what you want to do with it.
I hand Cat 125 and say, Psst. No, I'm joking.
I mean, Cat's a bounty hunter.
She will fight you if she sees you do that.
That's why I'm saying I do it under the while you're over playing with your horse.
I would say Cat's
No,
a bounty hunter.
I wouldn't have done that. My guy has no reason why he would have done that.
Yeah.
Do we have any lawful people on here? Or not really?
Lawful?
I'm a gambler. Of course I'm not lawful.
Because like I'm a bounty hunter, so I'm like I understand about the rules and the law, and I'm like honestly,
I mean, I don't know where it would say if she's lawful or unlawful.
It's whether you say she's
whether
lawful
you
or
decide.
unlawful.
yeah.
I mean,
That or sometimes if you have edges, you are required to do it. Like if
Yeah,
you're
you
like
can-
a law sheriff or something like an edge or something like that.
Well,
Right.
I'm loyal.
So you're loyal to your companions.
Yeah.
But
you're also
I'm
greedy.
Brave. And it says shooting to D10. I don't know what that is.
That's not nothing to do with what
I
was
increased
asking.
your shooting to D10.
Hmm.
So your hindrances are greedy, grim servant of death, and loyal. So that's what you kind of work off. You feel your morality is.
Yeah.
So
But I think she would be loyal, saying, hey, come on, I lost my life standing up for somebody. He probably lost his life standing up for protecting this money. It needs to go to the railroad.
That's not being greedy nor loyal to your party.
It doesn't say loyal to my party.
it says you're loyal. I think it is loyal to the party.
So some loyal heroes may not act that way, but are the first to come to their friend's rescue when they're threatened.
Yeah.
There you go.
This
Loyal
guy
to the
wasn't your
party.
friends. Your party's your friends.
And he was dumb enough to get turned into a vampire.
You see, like my thing is like if the railroad asks for money, we can give them like $200, and then we could pocket $50 or even argue for like $100 for burial services since we buried them.
Yep. Yep. We
See,
laid him.
that's
No.
how
Don't
you-
say buried. Don't say buried. Say we laid him to rest.
There you
Give
go.
it to
But
us.
exactly, like we took care of that and whatnot. See, if they ask for it, then that's what we'll do. But if they don't, then I just say we keep it. That's my
Alright.
thing.
And I cleaned out the outhouse.
Kind of.
She unclogged the outhouse.
Yes.
I mean, is it really a clog if it's just a hole?
Oh,
Well, the next stop down the line is Barney Flats. I don't know if you guys want to start heading in that direction.
Yeah,
So
we
the
can
train
start
is
heading
not
in that
coming?
direction.
I say we don't mention the money. We just
Like I said, if they ask for it, then that's what we say. If
well,
they
we-
don't
we
ask
might
for
not
it,
know
then we
the
can do
money's
it.
there,
we just
so-
said that we didn't see any money.
I guess
We
the main
could.
concern, though, money aside, the main concern, just to kind of get you guys back on track, is
The fact
there's
that
a group. There's at least 20 Nosferatu running around the plains right now.
We'll
That is
see.
something we're gonna
He
have to
never
take
told
care
us
of.
that, so
Oh, Cad, you
we
never
don't.
said.
None of us know that. Just Cad.
So I'm killing Cad that.
Yeah, guys, there's also bigger issues here. We can just say it's expenses and then take care of the other stuff. And apparently, there's other Nosferatu out there too. Other vampires we should probably try to deal with.
So is the train not running? We can't just put the horses on the train and go?
There's no
I mean,
train.
we could.
How long are you gonna
but-
wait for a train?
Exactly. That's my issue.
All right. She's already on the one horse. She'll tote the
Plus,
other
if
horse.
we wait here, there's not much of a cover or other stuff that we could do against vampires besides us huddle in a corner and try to fend it off.
Yeah,
I don't like our odds against that.
20. Yeah, a couple maybe, but
Yeah,
20,
you saw they were pretty tough, right? You know, you saw they were pretty tough.
Oh yeah, I had to
Yeah,
use my
you
fancy bow.
guys can't shoot sunlight.
I can shoot bows. I shoot arrows.
Oh, but I think Doc, you can bless like weapons, right? You can call them if you.
I could cast ammo whammy on other weapons.
Oh yeah, you could.
It's just it's not a free action at that point.
Right,
It would
it's
be
not
something
free.
I would have to sustain, and I could.
That's a
I
great
only
idea, though.
it's 4 power points to do that, to
Oh.
cast that, and I only have 10 before I have to rest. Before I have to do
Yeah,
some recouping.
Yeah, they come
How
back
long
at like
does-
1 an hour or so. So
No, you get 5 back an hour.
yeah. Oh, 5 back. Great.
Yeah.
How long do they last? The ammo whammies, out of curiosity.
It's the ammo whammy. It's a 5 round
5
spell.
rounds? Okay.
Oh, we forgot about that, Amy. When you shot
I
the guy,
know.
you got to remember that. Just add +1. Oh, you know what? You could just put on your weapon. Just put add +1 on all your weapons.
How do I do that?
If you go to, I can do it though, but I'll explain to you while I do it. So you go to the weapon,
Okay.
go to the little cog next to the weapon, and open it, and then put damage. Put a +1 on the damage there.
All the way over to the right.
Yeah, it says skill damage, bonus damage to put a +1.
Here?
beyond-
After the D8.
After
Well,
the
what
See
should
the
I-
plus?
But
No,
it's saying
Don't do
but-
anything there.
But strength, agility, smart.
Leave that
Leave that
NA.
alone. Leave that alone.
Put a
There
1.
you go.
Put a 1 there, and you can do that to all your weapons. And you'll notice that like the Bowie knife has a strength thing, but like the guns, you don't add your ability.
So
that-
this would be +2 then.
+2. Yep.
Yeah, because
And then that's-
peacemakers have 2d6 plus 1 naturally.
Yep. And then that one would be
+2.
+1. Oh yeah,
Yeah, because Bowie knife's the same way. It's
Yep.
D4 plus 1.
well, that's cool.
Plus
So now
one
it's
natural.
built in here, so we don't have to worry about it. That's cool. All right, nice. Moving
But I was
on.
I don't have anything magical, so I really can't hit them.
Yeah, until you go like warp spasm, until you do that. Call on the
arrow
devil.
thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel
Release-
like that'd be like
Release hell or whatever it was.
yeah. Because then you add D6 to everything, and then that
Let-
could
Let the devil out.
when you let the devil out. So then you add D6 to everything. So if you do a called shot, because
Let
like
the devil out or Harrowed?
you're
I
harrowed,
don't have
you're
let the
harrowed.
devil out.
Yeah,
it's
you
under
do.
it's under there.
Read the last part of Herod. Let the
yeah, I
devil
thought-
out, the
I thought
harrowed
you were calling
embraces.
the edge that.
No.
No.
It's
There's
part of the harrowed. It's part of harrowed.
yeah. Being harrowed gives you the let the
Let
devil,
the devil
out
out.
ability.
Yeah, so it basically gives you a +1 D6. So then if you called shot, then you can, it's a lot easier to called shot it. And it
Okay.
does
Gonna
you
need-
do
And I would
extra
need to-
damage, you do
And now I know I need to call shot to the heart.
yes, now you know you need
Okay.
to call shot to the heart. But you and that you and Kat are probably the best shooters, better shooters. So. Yeah, but now you know you need to call
Been-
shot to the heart or
I
stab
don't-
in the heart.
I don't suck at shooting. I've got a
Yeah.
D8.
Alrighty, so let's get trotting then, I guess.
Okay. So we move on.
Yeah.
By evening time, you make it to Varney, or early evening, you make it to Varney Flats. I will ping where you guys are coming from. I ping where you guys are coming from. There you go. I think these are giant horses again.
You're missing a horse.
Oh, and I'm missing a horse. Yeah.
Got an
Oh,
extra horse.
Nope, he's dead.
He's dead and turned into a vampire.
And now poof.
So
Yeah,
you
Uh,
we,
did
so
so-
we know you have an extra horse.
So how long did it take us to go?
What do you mean I
Oh.
don't have an extra horse? I went and took it out of the barn.
No, I know we know you have an extra horse, but I'm not going to try to.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it takes like the rest of the day. It's pretty. If you look on the
Okay.
map,
Cool.
if you look on the map, it's pretty.
So we need to go find a hotel
Barney Flats. Yeah.
and
You
a
look up.
bar because I need to really load up on.
Yeah. So you can give me a notice roll with a +2 bonus. Or if you feel you might have been to Barney Flats before, you can make a common knowledge roll.
13.
Oh.
She smells the alcohol.
He smells the alcohol. All right. So let's see. Where are we going? So
I mean, we have to
Barney
stable the horses first, right?
yeah, the stables are across town. Like down here. The bar the bar is right here.
Okay.
You see my ping
Yeah, I didn't see your ping for the stable, but that's okay.
down here.
Okay, well then she'll head off that way. And we'll make it to the stable, stable the horses.
Yeah, if you guys kind of make your way down through town. There's people milling about, in town.
Yeah, now I can't move my character at all.
Oh, you can't?
Uh-uh.
Bizarre.
I can move your character.
You should be able to.
Oh, there, but not the horse.
Yeah. Yep. Bad tokens, GM, bad tokens.
I mean, it's the blue line of death there.
Yeah.
And
I'll
poor
just move.
Vince is standing on top of the building.
I'm on top of the building, always by the hitches though. I'm about to say, I did make a 4 in my common knowledge roll. So I
You
wasn't
did?
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a bar. This is the hotel. It's next to a church.
Got it.
The station.
I
Oh no,
thought
sorry.
this
This
was
is the
the bar.
station line. This is clearly the station house.
I thought
This
this
is-
was the bar.
This is a bar or
Okay.
the saloon. It's actually it's called the Palace Saloon. You would know. And then this is the Kirby Hotel. They have a church.
Got it.
Oh, she's
And
not
then
the
there's-
least bit interested in the church. She,
Yes,
I
it's
think
a
she can
gun
get
shop.
to about here.
A gun shop, and then here, this is like a 2-story building here, which is a tailor, and then some sort of like general store on the second level. This is the land office here. And then there's a barber down here.
Oh, nice.
But first things first, we get to the these on the map layer. No. All these things here. So we're going to the stables first, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, we-
Put in our
We
horse.
lost the
Oh,
horse.
right. We gotta
Dropped off all 4 horses.
hobble the horses.
Mhm.
And then she's heading directly to the bar because she has not had alcohol in a bit, and she's
Probably starting to smell.
she's got to make sure.
Okay.
I need to. I'm in search of a game.
Oh yeah, that's
I'm
definitely
gonna
the
go
place.
to the station house before I start drinking after the stables.
Which
Okay.
game are you after? Oh, someone to play with.
Poker.
He's a gambler.
The
He needs to
the
start.
game that's always going on in bars.
Yeah, so I'll do the
These days.
Oh, you also notice as you approach here, which is off the map, there's like a tent city outside of town with a bunch of buffalo hunters.
Mm.
Got it.
So the blacksmithy has that looks like a kind of a lawless place. They probably have like a place where they do serve alcohol, but it's probably,
Mhm.
like I said, not in the purview of the town, so maybe a bit more wild. So the smithy here is this is a blacksmith in livery, actually. So the door is here, and then you meet the blacksmith. He's a big African American man, well muscled.
Got it.
Yeah.
If I
He
offer
has-
to
he
let
didn't-
him, If I offer to let him keep the 4th horse, will he let us stable our horses for free and change
Oh.
their shoes?
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, easily. Since even even a mare like that is about 80 to $100. So
Okay, we
In
probably
other
should have
words,
gotten a bit more
in
out
other
of
words,
it.
we're grossly overpaying.
yeah.
That's why I said, like, I was gonna pay him for it, but then okay, never mind.
Mm-mm.
Too late.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
said
he
it.
has a couple horses for sale.
She sure doesn't seem very greedy, does she?
He's really bad at it.
I'm loyal to my friends. We're keeping the money.
Is the blacksmith your friend? We should be saving money
You
for the
you
party.
just gave away $100.
$100.
$100. You know what? You cut out of the lockbox money. That lockbox money is now mine and Doc's. No one else.
Right? You,
Yeah,
you
that-
just
trust
gave
me
him
with
your
the money.
share.
Clearly,
Yes.
clearly, Amy has a hard time playing greedy.
Mm-hmm.
Do have a hard time playing
Yeah.
greedy.
So San
I have a hard
Francisco
time
I
and
think
playing
you're-
Detroit.
a doctor that kills people and doesn't run back and fix them too. But
I think your next advance should be to remove greedy so that you can play correctly.
Yeah. That's funny.
well, I
Alright.
mean, I'm just thinking I don't want to have to walk this horse everywhere. I mean, I'll retract the statement if you want to sell the horse and pay for the livery.
I mean, you already said it and went through all this, so
Well, I mean, but I
I
mean,
don't know.
again, Amy has not played a greedy character before.
This is true. Yeah.
So
Ideally,
you can retract that and
Yeah.
say, look, here's a horse for sale. And then you can see if he wants to buy it. He'll buy it. It's better than he has a couple horses and a nag, so he'll pay $100 for your horse. And then if you say, okay, well, how about doing the furrier stuff on our horses, then that'll be.
And-
he says it'll be. He says he gives you the exorbitant price of $1 a hoof. So that'd be $12, which is pretty exorbitant.
It is.
Yeah,
I'm
I was
gonna try
gonna
It should be
say-
more like $1 a horse, not $1 a shoe.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk him down that price.
I thought you went up. You thought you went up to here, to the land office. Oh, I guess you guys all went to the. You guys all went to the
Well,
yeah,
stable
we-
first. Yeah.
We're in
we
the
all-
stables first before we splitting
Yeah.
up.
Right. Okay. That's
I'll
fine.
go back over here to the stable.
No,
Before we
it's fine. It's
confuse
fine.
you
I got
more.
it. You don't have to move your guy. We know you're there. And
Okay.
guy, you're a serpent again, McLean. I gotta change it back to.
Very good. But
Clearly,
yeah,
I put these tokens on there before.
Here, I'll
I will
check
try
it.
to do better
Alright.
at being greedy.
Okay. So anyway, so yeah. So you're gonna try to negotiate him down. That'd be a persuasion roll.
I'm gonna negotiate him down.
Because not a lot of people go through Barney Flats. A man's got to eat, and this guy eats a lot. But he goes, "Oh yeah, you're right. I don't like to trick people." So he goes down to the normal price of $1 a horse. So you guys, so he gives you $97 back in change.
We get almost 33 each, 32 each.
Yep.
I'll give him $1 extra
Okay.
Like
Oh,
as a
thank you
tip.
thank you so much. Yeah.
for being fair and honest.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I guess feed for the horses and stuff.
That'll be
and
that
stabling the
dollar.
horses. Yeah. So you give him another $1.
Yeah, I'll give him another $1. I bought our feed and I gave him $1.
Would you buy that for $1?
Cool.
All I know is
Olivia-
$1, boy. Take off your hat, boy. It's $1 bill.
Olivia wants to interrupt and say, I think the feed is included because you tried to overcharge us to begin with, correct? It's included?
Oh, now she's
Ooh.
being greedy. I like
Are
this.
you gonna intimidate him, or are
I'm
you
trying.
gonna?
Yes, I'm
Oh,
trying.
that's-
You said I wasn't being greedy enough.
Oh, yeah, I
I'm
think you
completely
get a
unfair
bonus.
this. I love
Nothing
this.
about enough. You weren't being greedy.
At all.
There was.
Oh.
Oh, damn. With a
Oh,
raise.
so this small undead woman, she's probably, I don't know. This
Starting
undead
to
woman gets
smell.
in the face of this large black man and talks him down. So he goes, "I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry." He kind of goes, "Oh, he takes a couple steps back because I think he like cause fear in people actually. So he takes some steps back, and he goes, "Sorry, ma'am. Sorry.
It's all right.
Feed's included."
I appreciate it.
So you saved the whole $1. He gives you your $1 back, Head.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
And then as we head out, I'm gonna try to make it so I'm the last one to leave.
Mhm.
and then I'll come back to the bartender, give him back the dollar, and
Gonna
she's
say
like,
you gotta give him the dollar.
and then I'm gonna be like, sorry, you get used to it with her, and then I just give him the dollar and then dip out.
Mhm. Okay, that's funny.
I'm trying to be greedy and ruthless, and you're giving
No,
me
no,
the
no.
dollar back?
That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Also, you don't even know about the dollar. That's the whole point of me staying behind. You don't know it.
All right, so now we're going to the.
Yeah, just because you're greedy doesn't mean we are.
This is
You
true.
weren't going to give me any of the money. That's pretty darn greedy.
No, no, no. That's different now because that was because you gave the horse away. You didn't give the horse away. You got us money for the horse, so you're still cut in now,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
That's how I see it.
So now she's going to go over here. She's going to try, she'll sit as far away from everyone else as possible.
Don't forget, we all have $83 extra from the
horse sale. Yeah.
No, from the $250.
Okay, and then the 97 divided for 3 as well.
Yeah.
About another 32.
Well, I already added the 97 and 3.
So
you're
so
not
it's
taking
32.
all of 97.
The what?
You didn't get 97.
No, I divided the 97 up and added it to mine, but the 250 I haven't done yet.
Yeah.
So 32 and 86 for each of us. Got it. 180.
Yeah, so there's so the
83
so we'll
bucks.
do the CAD. You go to the train station.
Yep.
So do that. So the one room office building, there's a water tower and a covered bench make up the town's train station. There's an older gentleman there. He's got a thick southern accent. He's kind of asleep at his desk when you get there. Or he's like asleep in the window, I guess, when you get to the window. Over here. Well, you could look in and you see he's asleep at his desk, which is here's like the ticket office window, I guess.
Now, question: how is he sleeping on his desk? Is he sleeping like with his
his
legs up, with his his chair leaned up, or
no,
is
it's like head down on the desk, like folded arms, head down on the desk.
like everybody used to sleep in school.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I got you. I'm gonna say like.
Olivia would have given you the journal to give to them too.
Yeah.
But not the map.
Oh yeah. That's fair.
Okay.
I give him. Yeah, that's fair. Plus, I kind of have a mental map anyhow.
Yeah.
So I'll go up to him and I'll tap on the window from the inside. So I'm like by his desk and tap his window.
He goes, oh, tickets to Denver. Tickets to Denver.
No.
Would you like a ticket to Denver?
Maybe not now, but I got something that you may be interested in.
Oh.
And then I plop down the ledger on his desk. Yeah, we came by on our way into here, passed by the other train station, and yeah. Unfortunately, we found one of your men there, but he wasn't able to tell me much. But I
give me one more
survival
roll, Vince. Sorry.
Oh, you good? One more survival. Oh, I will use a Benny.
Okay.
Yay, we did it.
All right. So when you kind of like, where did these creatures come from? You kind of, when you were leaving and going along the tracks back at Barlow Station.
Came from this direction.
All
right. So you counted well over a dozen individuals, but they only come from the tracks into the town. There's no tracks on the other side of the train station. So it's as if they came on a train.
Got it.
Right.
There's a Nosferatu train. That is creepy as all hell.
If only we had a clergyman with us,
some
sort of
remember, we have the logbook of where the last train was going.
Yes, we do.
And what was it that it said?
It's on its way to Colorado. Well, was the last stop. It came from Colorado. Sorry.
I thought it was.
Yeah. So if you strike up a conversation with him about that, or you give him because that's unfortunate. I mean, Barlow's not big, but it is do we need to send someone out there?
I mean,
what happened?
I don't know.
Nobody there now.
Do I need to tell the deputy sheriff or the sheriff?
I mean, you can, but I mean, there was nobody there when we were there. no one like no one like us.
Well, if it
But
goes well, I guess I got to stay at my station, But
oh,
he
that's
points to
fine.
this building here because if you want to tell the deputy sheriff, or I think the sheriff is the sheriff's out,
Oh yeah, the
visiting some of
sheriff's
the
in
local
town.
little ranches because I heard there's some problems. But
Yeah.
anyway, you could go talk to the deputy sheriff Parish,
Mhm.
deputy sheriff Parish, and he'll set you straight or tell you what to do. He will take the logbook. He appreciates it.
Oh yeah, no worries.
He does not offer a reward, but I don't know if you want to press him for that.
I'm about to say, well, how about this? Instead of how about some information, just a little bit? Like, has there been any trouble with the trains before or whatnot? Any reason why this could be attacked, or just how it
Well,
is in the
he
West?
tells you that there's no unscheduled or unsuspicious trains, and only the regular trains, come. He kind of shows you his ledger and which train. He said the Black River Mail and passenger route traveling to Denver came through yesterday. Which it comes through every day, every other day.
Got it.
So probably tomorrow. Yeah,
And that has
because the log said that it passed through Barlow Station yesterday. So
yeah,
the next train will be here tomorrow, right?
got it.
Around
Um,
noon, because
I'm
trains
gonna
come at
ask
noon.
him: has there been any robberies or anything regarding train heists in
Not
the
that I know
uprising?
of. Do you know of any? Are you a train heister?
No, I'm a bounty hunter. I'm just looking for work.
Oh, well, where will you be staying? I'll I'll go to the telegraph office, which is uh, over here, and see
Mhm.
if there's any wanted posters.
Oh,
And
well, I'll greatly appreciate that. Yeah, I'll go ahead and let them know, I guess. I think I'll be probably staying at the hotel. I haven't checked in yet. Figured I'd drop
yeah,
this off
but
first.
he extends his hand. His name is George Drew.
Mm. Well, hello, Mr. Drew. I'm Cat.
Okay, yeah, through the little window there,
Mm,
George Drew. Okay,
nice. Has his own plaque on the window. This guy's making it.
yeah, it's good, nice.
Okay. In that case, I'll guess I'll leave you to it, and then I go talk to the sheriff, I guess.
Okay, go to the deputy sheriff. Cool.
Hmm.
Well, I'll put you in front of the door here,
Yep.
and then we'll get to the saloon, to the Palace Saloon. I guess you guys have it's got your swinging doors here. Want to come in, find
Oh,
yourself
she is right there at the bar.
yeah,
I look over the room and see if there's any games going on.
right. That's a good question. There should be a game going on, right? You would hope.
I would
Oh,
think
the
if it's
Palace.
evening and
This is a multi-story building also, and it is a hotel.
oh, is it a hotel as well? Okay.
Yeah, it's a three-story frame building. But it's fading. The saloon and hotel. Yeah, it's okay. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, let me see. I'll let you know. 10 of clubs. So let's see. 10 of clubs.
I would like to point out that the horses walking around in the background is kind of funny.
The horses walking around the background. Where are you talking about?
The sound.
Yeah,
Oh, is
I
it really
noticed that.
sound? I didn't even
Yeah,
notice. Oh yeah, I got like a town sound, I guess.
yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It was messing with me earlier because I was like, what
What's
is
going
that
on?
sound in my room?
Oh, right, because yeah, I should have turned it off for the previous one, but um,
I think there would be horses walking
yeah,
around.
funny.
Well, no, there shouldn't be any horses walking around in a saloon.
Well,
Not in the saloon, but
no, but we would hear them.
Mm, they shouldn't be walking around in the town, really. I mean, look how narrow it is between the buildings.
Anyway, Olivia wants to talk to the bartender.
yeah, there is a small game going on, by the way.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab some of these. Might as well. there's like a group of three people playing, so it's like it's almost perfect, right?
So what you're saying is there's an open seat.
There's an open seat. There's a bunch of these like mountain men, buffalo hunters here at the table. All right. They're playing a game. It looks like low stakes. I mean, although you see like next to each one is a pile of several hides. And it seems like, and they got like little chips on the table. And some of the chips have scratch marks on them, so like they're quickly assessed that they're, probably bedding hides and stuff. That kind of thing. So and then so you can join the game.
Yeah, ask if I can have the open seat and what the buy-in is.
They look at you, they go, "You got any hides?"
I do not. I pull out a stack of cash. I do have things that buy hides though.
Yeah, let me see. I know there's something on these hides. Like how much they're worth.
The way my token is facing at Doc, it looks like she's looking at you like, not this again.
Yes, this again. Just as you need to drink, I need to gamble. Not really, but
gallons.
Not really, but I am a gambler, so
Yeah.
it is what I am.
A man has to work, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean,
man has to work. It's true.
Cat has to hunt bounties.
Yeah.
I have to gamble.
That's true. That's true.
And you have to drink. Everyone has their job.
Yeah, it says like they say it's like a $20. I guess that's probably the price of each like thing of hide.
Okay. Hell, I toss the 20 down to buy in.
All right. So okay, we'll jump to Olivia as you get your cards out and get ready. So you kind of meet, there's like a bartender, seems like a typical gruff bartender, and then this woman here comes up and says, "Oh, he's staying at the palace?"
We could do one room, but I'm more interested in, I'd like a gallon of rum, a gallon of whiskey, and then we'll start with a pint of beer.
They kind of look at you. The bartender looks at you, does a quick calculation, $5.
She'll whomp a $10 bill down and say, keep the beer coming for a bit.
Okay. There are, oops. So there are about those three guys are the only ones in the saloon. And as you look at the keys behind it, right there on the, it looks like there's only two other rooms that are, or three other rooms that are missing the keys from the hook. A quick glance. All right,
She
so
would.
so the rooms are $2 a night.
We only
Meals
need it for one night.
Yeah, she gets rooms are $2 a night. So she gets you a room. Meals are available at lunch and dinner for an extra $1. And then the bartender looks at the woman, and he goes, "Eloise, this woman just bought, well, a lot of alcohol," and he puts the bottle down. So I guess if you said a gallon of whiskey, is that what you said, Amy?
Whiskey, a gallon of rum, and a pint. We'll start with a pint of beer as well.
Right. He gets you a beer, and he puts three 750s in front of you to start.
And she would like to ask the young
one of each
lady,
type of spirit.
Yeah, to go challenge the men that are playing at the card game other than Doc and say, if you lose, you're always welcome to come try and outdrink me. And I'll buy you a beer if you manage to do it. Otherwise, you have to buy mine.
Because I don't really need to buy beer in my own saloon and hotel.
No. Tell the guys that are playing the card game, if they lose and want to come challenge me to a drinking game, I'll buy their beer if they beat me. If not, they have to buy my beers.
Okay. So she's gonna go over. I mean, you just spent like a ton of money at this place, so they don't no need to make rolls for that. It is what it is.
I mean,
All
she's
right.
willing to spend a little more, but
Right. Okay. So the woman comes over and she says, my our patron over there, and they kind of look, and a couple of them make like a ugh, kind of, because you are dead after all.
but
Um,
I don't look that way.
I mean, sure you do. Look, you got pasty pale skin with a armored corset,
I just don't
and
hang out in the light enough.
you have a rifle probably across your lap, and a pistol at your hip. So anyway, so they go. That woman says, if you guys when you guys lose the cards to this man, that to go over and try your hand at a drinking contest. She says she can drink you under the table. And of course, Amy's character is there with three bottles of different types of liquor in front of her. So all right. So Doc, you want to make a gambling roll while Amy's character? I guess
Yeah.
you don't even need to make a vigor roll for drinking that much, Olivia.
No, it doesn't affect me.
Okay.
I think that's what it says.
Yeah.
I'd have to look for it, but I'll look for it while you do that.
All right. Go ahead, Doc.
Not great, but it's at least a
Uh,
success.
Yeah, yeah. Let me roll for them. They don't. Wow. Okay. So, well, you kind of lose the first hand there.
Which is okay. I mean, I don't want to immediately sit down and take all their money.
Yeah. So you lose the first hand there. But one guy folds out, and then two guys are sitting there for a little bit, trying to bluff each other. And one guy. So I say the guy to your right, this guy here, he cleans up pretty well. Takes your 20 bucks, pockets it, and takes.
Oh, it's $20 a hand. I was asking the buy-in, which is normally your full night.
So say it's like $5.
Okay.
So he takes you put in like $5,
Yeah.
Which is still that's a lot of money.
Yeah, at this time, in this time,
it's a lot of money. Well, these guys are like
a pretty good chunk of change.
I guess the thing is, like, these guys are like, they have like about 4 hides each. It looks like each hide is about $5.
Okay.
So but they are like rolling in the dough, right? Well,
yeah.
Buffalo hides. All right. So okay. So you gamble. I don't know how long you want to gamble, but we're gonna jump to the marshal's office while Olivia sitting there drinking.
Quickly, while you do that, it says Harrowed need meat to patch themselves up, but it can be fresh or rotten. Each time a Harrowed makes a healing roll, she consumes a pound of flesh. The character has to eat the meat, but it doesn't have to be cooked. Undead don't need water, and you can't get drunk either. This helps with the whole pickling effect. They aren't affected by drugs or poison and can't catch a normal disease. Supernatural diseases and effects may not work.
Okay. So you can eat normal food.
I can
as
eat
long as it's meat.
Food.
As long as it's meat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So that's probably going to cost you, like, if you're going to need a pound of flesh, it's probably going to cost you $2 instead of $1.
But it's only if I'm trying to repair myself. Otherwise, I don't eat.
Don't need to eat. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, Doc, you're probably looking over there and say it's probably a good thing that Olivia's drinking gin, because she's starting to smell there on the way from Barlow Station. But when she starts drinking alcohol, it doesn't smell so bad. It smells like someone who's probably drunk all the time, but it's never affected by it. Without the pee or the vomit, just the alcohol linger. All right. All right, back. So in the marshal's office, we'll go to.
Okay, I go ahead and knock and then walk in, I guess.
Yeah, so there's one guy in there, and there's one guy in the jail cell. I will put them on the layer. All right. So there's, so you see this guy here, sitting at the desk. He stands up. He stands up and it kind of like puts his hand on his gun, but then sees
I put my hands up, like, showing that I'm not a threat or anything. Sorry, Sheriff. Didn't mean to sneak up on you.
I think you can see his name, right? Parrish.
Yes.
Yep. Can you see this guy's name here?
No, unless his name's
The,
Cad too.
the guy with no face.
The bandit, the guy in the jail cell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah,
So anyway,
we go.
got it.
yeah, it's fine. He's gonna get introduced anyway. So
Okay.
so this guy stands up and he says so in here it's a marshal's office. There's one room office in the front, which contains a desk, 2 chairs, and a bunk. There's a rack on the wall beside the front door that holds 3 Winchesters and a double barrel shotgun. And then you see the jail cell there. Right, so typical jail cell. And he kind of the man stands up. He goes, "Oh, are you the group that was sent?"
Okay. Now, out of character, we haven't got orders or anything like that, right?
No.
To why we got into. Okay. In that case, I'll raise my eyebrow and be like, "No, not quite. That I'm aware of. Just kind of wandered into town."
Oh,
But were you
that's
expecting
because
somebody?
that's perfect. That's perfect. Hey, let's step out. He kind of looks at the guy in the jail cell.
Mhm.
He kind of grabs the keys off like a hook, because he's seen that movie before where the bad guy in the jail cell tries to use his belt to
Ah,
get the keys. And he
got
goes,
it.
"Let's step outside for a second."
Okay, fine.
All
I
right,
just
so
walk backwards out the door with my hands still up, just in case.
he puts his gun away.
Okay,
All right,
then
so
yeah, we just walk outside.
okay, so in hushed tones, and he looks over his shoulder to see if anyone's listening. He says, "Howdy, friends. Uh, howdy, friend. You look like the adventurous sort. Do you have a posse with you?"
I mean, I have some people I ride with. Yeah.
"Well, I got a little of a problem. This is like murderer there in the town jail. He's a buffalo hunter named Abner Nags. He killed some settlers. He's gonna swing when the circuit judge gets here in a few days, but I'm afraid the townsfolk might not want to wait for the judge. You know what I mean?
No, I get you. I hear that.
Plus the buffalo hunters, they get liquored up and riled up. And you see Mayor Varney hates the buffalo hunters, and he thinks he'll keep us from gaining respectability. And Nags claimed he was a buffalo hunter, but he's really a low down, dry gulching murderer.
Got it.
And the mayor sees this as a chance to rile the town against the hunters and get them, kick them out, burn that shanty. Well, I don't know if we'll burn that shanty town to the ground, but I'm sure.
Yeah.
I speak out of turn. Mayor Barney really never said that. But anyway, the mayor sees this as a chance to rile the town against the hunters and figures the lynching is just a thing for it.
Okay.
And Marshal McBride would have kept Barney in line, but he went to go check on the Larkin family homestead. It's out where the Nags did his business, and no one's heard of them for a couple days. So he's checking to see how the family is. But hey, I'm ready to split the Nags reward among you, $100, split among your posse. I ain't got no other funds right now. But when the train comes in, we'll get paid more if you want to wait that long till tomorrow. But I think we only need a day.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I mean, I'm always looking for work, so I guess this comes out.
Yeah, he does definitely. You don't have to make a roll, but you do notice that he does seem a little concerned about the marshal being gone too. But
I about to say, how long the marshal's been gone? I know. I heard
well,
that he went to go check on some ranches. I stopped by the train office on the way in.
he goes, "Well, I'd rather you don't, because I don't know if Barney or the other buffalo hunters will try something if you take off. I mean, if you got armed men here watching, or nearby, man, even if you're at the hotel in one of those rooms up there doing like, he kind of
Yeah,
points to your rifle that you probably have on your shoulder, I'm sure.
yeah, it's on my back.
Yeah. So just, well, you can sit up there in the room there and make sure no one comes, or someone can sit in here. It matters not. I just need some backup. You know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean. I'm just concerned because if the sheriff walks in and doesn't know who I am, I don't want to be accused of anything. You know what I mean?
Well, if you want to go check on them, it's about 5 miles, and then a set of old railroad tracks south for another 5 miles to the farm. But
No, I
I
get
guess
that.
it's probably like it's like late afternoon. So if you left and
Okay.
came back, it'd be like evening.
Oh,
If
okay,
you did
cool.
that, but so it's
But
probably like you probably like I guess I'll because I never really gave you the time. You probably had camped out on the
mm,
plains, and then in the morning you rode a little bit, and then you saw Barlow Station. I go, oh, okay, great. Now we can follow the rail for a little bit. Not on the train, but
yeah.
follow the rail because it's like a trail, really.
Hmm.
So you went to Barlow, found out what you found out, and like, we gotta see what's going
Yeah.
on in Barney. But anyway, so it's about 10 miles out. So if you go out there and back, you'll
Yeah.
probably be early evening by the time you get back. He goes, and that's what Parrish is concerned about, because I mean, that's when the buffalo hunters kind of.
No, I get that. But my question is when is the sheriff expected back? Is the sheriff
Um,
supposed to be back already by now, or
well, he left
is
this
he just
morning,
coming? Hmm.
so he does seem concerned because if he left this morning and there was no trouble, he should have been back by now. Really, I mean,
Okay.
that's yeah, yeah.
But to say, do you, if you want, I can set up shop with a perch watching over if you like, or if you want, I can see about getting one of my guys to go check in on the sheriff if you want. Remember, there's a few of us here together. We can work together. It's just, how do you want us?
Um, yeah. I mean, there's at least 20 buffalo hunters in the camp, and at least
Yeah.
12 or so walking around through town, because a bunch of them are arguing with Stokes in the land office. He points to this
Hmm.
building, this building here. But you know,
Got it.
yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. Whatever you feel. I mean, you guys are the experts, right?
Yeah, we can be. Yeah. I just
So
wasn't sure if you had a
I'll leave it
preference
up
of
to
how
you,
you
but
want.
we can't let them buffalo hunters get at nags before the judge comes.
No, that's all fair and good. Yeah, I'll definitely help you with that. In that case, let me go ahead and let some of my guys know what's going on. So maybe they can go either take a look at the sheriff or come by here to help. I'll try to keep up a distance, try to keep an eye on what's going on, or yeah, and just come by to check in on you from time to time.
Yep. Okay. So I'll say we're gonna play another hand of the one guy who lost is gonna come over.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Um, yeah, he's only down to like one hide, so he takes it, with him. And these other two guys are there. This one guy here on the right's cleaning up. So one guy comes over. So Kat, I guess you can go to the saloon now if you wish. So Parrish
I
thanks
can
you, shakes your hand vigorously.
I shake him back like I'll be back soon.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So Nags just kind of looks at you, stares at you.
I tip my hat and kind of grin at him. Gonna like flick my hat up and then
All right.
head on out.
Okay. All right.
Ready for
Yeah. Do another
hand
gambling.
hand
Yeah.
two?
Yep.
Oh,
Ooh.
much better roll.
7.
Not quite a raise, but
Yeah. See, that's 2d6 for me. They're not wild cards. Oh, yeah. You beat them this
woohoo.
round. And that one guy, I gotta see if he's cleaned out. No, he's getting the guy on the left is getting like getting scarce on his stuff. I mean, now you've collected. I guess we're doing $5 per round. So you got how many do you feel like you bet this round? You didn't quite get a raise, so I guess you wouldn't double your money. So say like it was all a very quick set of hands. So you got 2 hides, maybe worth
Okay.
$5, and you're $5 back. So
Yeah.
and that one guy's down to like his last hide, or he's got a couple hides left, so he's still in the gambling. And I guess this guy comes over here. I mean, if you don't even have to roll a bigger roll for drinking, you probably drank about like half a bottle of
Mhm.
of each. You're doing like a flight. Yeah. And he's like, "Hey, sugar." The guy comes up.
Hey, she's She's going to pretend as if she's drunk.
Okay. Give me I guess I'll be persuasion. It should be fun.
I don't think she's good at it, but
I mean, she is dead. Just saying.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Um Oh man, he goes, honey, you're slosh. There's no way you can beat me. So that's what Cad comes into when he goes in there and sees like some buffalo hunter. They all wear coonskin caps, and they're all clones of each other. No, I'm kidding.
well,
But you gotta
she's
use.
gonna throw a $5 bill down on the table,
He
and
throws his last hide on the table.
well, if he wants to do that, she was just gonna throw the $5 down there and ask the bartender to get us equal number of shots each. However
That's
much $5 will buy.
That was a good amount of shots.
Right.
He gets
Just
a
like
couple.
two
He
parlays.
pulls a couple bottles of whiskey out. Starts pouring them.
Goddamn.
If you guys last this long, ma'am, you have an open tab. Would you like to buy a round for the whole house? There's not a lot of us here. And the bartender?
How
And
about this? We'll see how many shots we get through, and if there's extra shots, I will be happy to pass them around.
Okay. Well,
And she'll hand one to the bartender to start off with. You might as well drink with us.
all right. So I guess the Eloise, the proprietor. So this guy's name is Jake Harding. You get his name, and then this woman is Eloise Dawson. So she kind of brings a round of shots on the dead girl. I mean, from the dead girl, and I guess she hands one to Cad while she's coming by.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Yeah.
All right.
So the Harding does tell you, ma'am, I hope you're not going to drink a lot more than this, because then I'll have to wait for the next train to come before I replenish my hard liquor stores. We got plenty of beer though, plenty of beer.
I'll switch to beer after this. I promise.
All right. So since alcohol doesn't affect you, I'm just going to roll a d6 to see how many shots it takes for this guy to pass out. 4 shots later, this guy's crashed on the ground, and you are $5 richer with a buffalo hide.
Yep.
Right.
Well, the $5 I bought the alcohol with, and she's like, okay, now you can. So she'll just down the rest of those shots really quickly because she already passed it around.
Yeah.
And then she'll tell the bartender, well, just to help you out, how about a pitcher of beer?
Okay. So he does that. So at least
Doc
and Cad, Olivia doesn't have that smell anymore. So you probably, okay, good. By this time. All right. Doc, you want to try to clean these guys out?
Yep.
All right. Let's see how it goes with them.
Oh, and dice. There we go. There's a raise.
Oh, dang. Yeah, you beat him. With the raise, you could like there, this guy goes a little bit longer, but you got right. So I guess you got 2 hides, and then he got your initial 5 too. So you get that back. And you get like his 4 hides or so. So you have a stack of like 8 hides now.
Awesome.
And then this guy's pissed off. He like storms out. You cheated, because he looks at you. You cheated. I know you did.
The guy that doesn't storm off, I say, can I buy you a drink?
Seems like drinks are free from your dead girl over there.
Oh, so they are.
I bet she used to be pretty. This guy storms off.
I don't know that I would take that bet, but
what, that she used to be pretty?
Yeah.
Well, this guy's, I mean, you guys have been drinking too, right? So,
yeah. No, I'm that's why I'm saying that.
All right. Cad, you're probably up here in this town. I love Western stuff. All right.
Oh yeah, you're good. Cad's just taking a
so-
shot and just letting them kind of work, and then If anything, because
this guy crawls out to puke here in the.
yeah, I'm gonna go up to Olivia then. Now
Okay.
that she's opened up.
Mhm.
This guy hangs out. I say his name is Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
Olivia's gonna. How much is a pint of beer?
Oh, it's like, yeah. I mean, do you really want me to look in the Deadlands book?
No, but she'll spend an extra $1 and send.
I mean, you're throwing dollars down at things that
for
are
the
probably
pint.
worth like 10 to 15 cents a pint.
Exactly. Like
Well,
honestly, you should be good to drink the rest of the bar down and be
I
completely
mean,
square still.
and you've already played like what, 10, $12, $14 for your two steaks. You know, for your two steaks, a room, and then like a lot of liquor.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she wants to send a beer over to Bruce because he looks really down on his luck there. She's drinking out of a pitcher herself, but
No, you know, if there's any buffalo hunter that's nice among the group, he might be the nicest. He's like, yeah, you win some, you lose some. Because I don't. He says Hank always just gets mad when he loses. Don't sweat it, unless you get really drunk or you insult his mom. Then he'll drink it off.
well, she definitely sent a pint out to him, and she'll say, "What's up, Cad?"
I was like, not much. I got us some work.
Oh, here,
If
I
any of
got
you
you a
guys here.
room, by the way.
Oh, thanks. See,
You
you're
have to
back
share it with
to.
Doc.
I come
I
over
look
with
at all the. Oh, go ahead.
with a bunch of hides slung over my shoulder.
It's so funny. That's awesome.
Olivia has one.
This is so like Boomtown. I love it.
So, Cad's looking at the glasses, right? All by Olivia. That's already drunk.
Yeah.
And
Well, there's
probably
like
the
there's a
bottles.
little group of four. That's where the guy
Yeah.
once sat.
That and then probably empty bottles by now. He looks at Doc with all his eyes and be like, "Okay, well, now that you guys are done, how about some overtime? I found some work for us to do too.
Sure.
Yeah, they're interested in."
She's gonna ask Harding, "Can he refill the pitcher, please?"
Oh yeah, he keeps the beer coming. You don't need to throw down any more money. I mean, they made so much money this week between you guys and the Buffalo Hunters, and Harding tells you you're a lot nicer than the Buffalo Hunters.
I got a question, Carl. Out of character, right? Out of
Yeah.
all this, can this man retire by now or not yet?
Who, Harding? Probably not. I mean, he's a gruff barkeep. Does he? You do see he wears a pistol on his belt, like he knows how to use it. But so he probably is like an ex-gunman. Probably took a shot to the knee and is now retired as a bartender.
Got it.
Olivia would like to ask Harding if he could.
Yeah, that's a
fill up
story.
some meat for all of us for dinner. I know it's supposed to be $1, but can you add it to my tab?
Oh, certainly, ma'am. You've already, yeah. So he brings, Doc and he says chicken or beef.
Beef.
Yeah.
Beef.
Preferably the whole butt roast would be great, but
Yeah, I mean
at least
they bring you
pound.
they bring you 2 servings, and then each of you guys can have a steak or pork or chicken.
I'll take my steak. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So you guys eat pretty well, and go ahead, Chad, you're up because you got a job for them.
Yeah. Basically, I'll give him the lowdown, saying, yeah, looks like the deputy needs some help with a prisoner that he has. Wants us to help him keep him alive until the train comes, which should be another day. It looks like should be coming in tomorrow.
No problem.
But yeah, easy money. However, one thing does strike me odd. He's a little nervous just because sheriff went to go do his rounds and hasn't come back yet.
Well, if you two want to go check on him, I'll be more than happy to sit over there with the guy in the jail, as long as, I have a couple of pitchers of beer to go.
I mean,
the Eloise is willing to bring you a pitcher now and then.
Okay, definitely.
Keep you company, play some cards, because we don't get many women around here.
Yeah,
and she doesn't use air quotes, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay, so do Doc and Cad want to go out to the farm
And she'll give you guys the key because she doesn't need to sleep either.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll go ahead and walk. If actually, if you can, Olivia, before you get your next refill, I'll have oh, actually, you can rate here, I guess. I'll go let the deputy know what's going on, saying that I'll have you watching over the the sheriff's office, and then me and Doc can go take a look at the sheriff, try to see what's going on.
Yep. Okay. All right. So you guys, I'm not going to switch maps or anything. So Cad and so we're correct. Cad and Doc are going to go out to the farm that the parish mentioned and see what's going on, and then Olivia's going to stay here. Okay.
If Doc's cool with that.
She's fine with it.
Jeff.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay.
Okay.
Splitting the party, always a good idea.
Well, you took a job, so.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
She's probably good for an hour or two, maybe even 4 without the alcohol, but.
Oh shoot.
What?
I completely forgot I had a re-roll for my gambling.
Oh, for gambling. Well, you got him to a false sense of security.
Yeah.
They threw down more money in that first
Yeah,
round.
yeah, losing the first hand kind of worked the way I was thinking of doing it to begin with, but I completely forgot I've got the card sharp talent or edge, which is your character gets 1 free re-roll when making a gambling roll.
Oh, that's awesome.
It includes when I'm dealing with the devil as well.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. That's really cool. Okay. That's good. All right. So you guys head out, you get your horses. I forgot to put the name of this guy too. This guy is named the blacksmith. He sees you. He's kind of still working on shoeing the horse, reshoeing or checking the horse's hooves and all that kind of stuff. Because he's very happy that you guys actually thought of that to take care of your animals. His name is Silas Fletcher.
It's a good name.
It is a really fitting name.
Because I feel like I guess I don't make any bows and arrows. He sees here, but because maybe I should change my name to Silas Smith.
No, stick with what you got. Work with what you got, Beth.
Yeah.
No worries. I don't need anyone for bows and arrows. Plus, these are specialty made, so no worries.
Oh. Because they look like indigenous make. He's impressed. Because it's good to have it's good to have friends among the tribes. Tells you.
Yeah, it can be handy.
It's a big man with his muscles rippling with the big hammer. He's hammering out stuff. All right, so you guys take off. It's about 5 miles out, 5 miles in, and then at Parrish had told you that Parrish had told you that there's so many little spur lines and stuff as you go out and which way to go and all that kind of stuff. So it doesn't take long to get out there. He explains that one of the many spurs laid in the area was during the height of the Great Rail Wars. They twist and turn, sometimes leaking other lines. So it's a big mess. So be careful. But you make it out there. The Larkin House, it's on a small draw and within sight of some old railroad tracks. So like many of the Great Plains houses, it's made primarily of stacked squares of sod, but there are 2 windows in the house, but they lack glass panes and only have wooden frames and shutters. So I guess you look around outside.
Yes, I want to take a look outside, see if I can see like additional tracks or anything that we've seen on the way in the other at the other village, like the barefoot claw feet and whatnot.
All right, so go ahead and make a survival at a +2, and then and you know what? I'm going to give everyone a Benny for fun role playing in town, by the way. And I guess Doc, go ahead and make a notice roll at -2.
-2.
Yeah, as you're like looking around while he's looking for tracks.
I need that talent where I can share Benny.
Ooh. I'm looking at my hides. You know what? I will re-roll that since I've got an extra Benny.
The only time you can't re-roll, just for you and our listeners, something is on a double 1, but you're good.
Okay,
roll the
because I
one
didn't
and
get double. I didn't get the double one.
right.
You
Oh.
could have left your hides in the hotel room I got you.
That is true, but that's fine. All right. You don't really notice anything untoward. You can keep always spending bennies if you really wish to, but you don't have to.
No.
But CAD, as you're walking around outside, you see a number of tracks similar to those that you saw at Barlow. There's also the prints of a single horse, which appears to have bolted.
Got it. And can I see where it bolted? Like if it's going towards town, if it's going to.
Yeah, it looks like it's probably heading back towards Varney Flats. But you didn't see
Okay.
any horses on the way, but
Got it.
it's bolting in that direction, but there's a lot of
Oh yeah, no,
twists and turns on the trail. It's a horse. I mean,
got it.
yeah. Okay. That's outside the house. Inside?
Yeah, go ahead and follow inside. Martin already went in. Doc went inside already, right?
No, Doc was just kind of looking around outside, unless Doc went inside.
I'll tell Doc what I saw with the tracks, and then ask him if he wants to go inside and take a look.
Yeah, I'll go inside and take a look.
All right, so the sod house is uninhabited. Along one wall is a straw bed and a store-bought wooden dresser. In the center of the room is a table with 4 chairs. 2 of the chairs are overturned. 2 cups rest on the table, both half full with cold coffee. There's a double-barrel shotgun open for loading under the table.
Okay, I'll grab the
And
shotgun.
yeah, and you notice both of you notice a pair of expended shotgun shells lying under the bed.
Does it look like the same shotgun that was at the sheriff's office too?
No.
Different
No.
Okay.
I'm looking around. Do I notice any overspray holes from the shotgun being discharged in here?
Yeah, you can see that the shutters looked like they were battered open from the inside, and someone probably took a shot at the window. You see the spray of the blasts, and then just as at Barlow Station, there's blood is spattered here and there. And I guess it's another survival roll if you want to follow those blood tracks now that you're noticing them.
Yeah. Okay. Let me go ahead and give it other.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. So you and if you want to make one more notice roll, Jeff, as you're casing the joint.
Still -2 or
No, normal.
normal?
Yep. And then you see blood is splattered here and there. CAD. So a survival roll traces the occasional blood droplet back towards the train tracks where they appear to vanish.
Got it.
So by that time, so you're kind of looking around, and you see like a glint of something shiny in the grass outside the house.
Okay. I go.
Or that's sorry, that's Jeff's character.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're following the blood trail. You see like Cat is like following stuff in the grass, and you're following the blood trail towards the train tracks. Really.
Okay. I'll check out the shiny.
All right, so you find a cult peacemaker in the grass. It's guarded. It's engraved on the ivory handle.
What does the engraving say?
It says, "To Marshal Seth McBride from the grateful people of Varney Flats."
Oh, that can't be good.
3 rounds have been fired from it.
I go over to Cad and, hey, Cad, I think the marshal may be gone. I show him the peacemaker.
I think it's something wrong with this train. These tracks go out to it, and I mean, think about it. Train stops there. Train
Yeah, it's
say anything
it's the vampire train.
It looks like it.
All right, let's shift the spotlight to Olivia for a little bit.
Okay.
As you guys travel back, there's nothing else to be found there.
Okay.
You found the cool clues. And Olivia, yeah. So you're here with Nags. He kind of looks at you, talks smack, goes, "Oh, you're a dead one, aren't you? A real dead one."
Well, I guess you could say that, I'm so good that I came back for more.
Is that how it works? I hear you. I hear you're really demons in disguise. So
I don't know.
Parrish,
I guess you could say that there's a lot of people dying to be with me.
because I think I vomited in my mouth a little bit.
That's what they all say until they experience it.
It's like gross.
Yeah, but I don't like people that make others dead like me just because they think that's an okay thing to do.
I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't murdered no one.
Yeah, really? Then why are you
Self-defense.
in here?
Self-defense.
Self-defense. So what'd they do? Was it a zombie that tried to attack you?
He's like, no.
Then how is it self-defense? She wants to kind of get in his face and say, the only man that feels like they need to kill is the one that's scared of the one that they're killing. So are you afraid, little Nagus?
You gonna intimidate him?
Yeah, why
All
not?
right,
She
sure.
has nothing else to do. The hell, why not? Let's make him pee on himself. Now watch, I'll roll double ones.
Then they both can smell of it.
She's gonna use a Benny and re-roll that.
Okay.
Just because. There we
Oh,
go.
I guess I would say you make him pee himself. You get in his face. That's a raise. So he's both vulnerable and distracted.
And
And
just to
he
piss him
backs
off,
away
she's gonna grab him by the shirt and kiss him smackly on the lips. Just to piss him.
through the bars.
Yeah, why not?
He freaks out at that, probably like a tooth comes out of yours, he's like even more freaked out. So he kind of huddles in the corner for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not going to give you any trouble.
Just
All right.
take a swig from the pitcher.
Yeah. Well, let's take another break. And then we'll jump back to the action when Cad and Doc reunite with Olivia. Okay, well, I know it's a few seconds for you, but it was a few minutes for us. But I am back. We are back. And yeah, you guys get back a little, after evening. Right. So, it's pretty uneventful for a little bit until about 7 p.m. And, so about 7 p.m. And then there's a lot more people in the saloon by that time. I mean, I don't know who's where. If you want to switch out with Olivia or not, or
Cad might actually try to touch in base with with Parrish, probably with Doc to
yeah,
drop off the cult peacemaker, and
yeah.
then after
He goes.
that,
Paris says, like you said, that's not good. Okay.
but figured at least you should have it.
Who's the
And then
dandy?
Yeah,
It just suddenly
he's
popped
the
up.
mayor,
Oh,
there, Danny.
Sam Barney. Yeah. So Parrish gives Olivia a reprieve. Nags is still sitting in the corner because the dead woman kissed me. I'm gonna die now. I'm gonna die.
Well,
Well, you
Parrish says you're gonna
Olivia
die
would've-
anyway.
Yeah, Olivia would have told Cad when he was heading in there that she asked him about vampires and stuff. He had no idea. And then he kept
doesn't.
saying that he didn't kill someone. And then
He said it was
just to
self-defense.
mess with him, and she wanted him to pee himself. So she grabbed him, kissed him, and then he did end up peeing on himself, just so that Cad knew what he was getting into.
Cad just grins and says, "So you didn't know any information on completely, just like ignoring everything else, because like that's fair." And it's like, hey, if he wants to be, stupid questions get stupid answers. You know what I mean?
All right. So I guess what has happened is like Sam Barney has called for a meeting. You guys are back here, or yeah, I don't know if you want to. Are you here, or just show me where you guys are at?
I'm back in here because I've got to get some drinks,
Yeah, that's true.
Cad might check in at the saloon, see if there's any new information that might be had, and then wants to stay with Paris as much as he can.
Well, Olivia is gonna send a pint of beer with you to give to Parrish.
I mean, food might be better. Just saying.
She doesn't eat, but if you want to take him food.
Yeah, I'll take him food instead of the beer, and I'll let you know. Like, beer might food might be better for him than the beer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
It has to
know.
work tonight.
She'll chug the beer, no problem.
That's fine.
The house stuff's gonna move. I will move back.
Yeah.
You have no idea what's in the barber shop and the anyway. So you guys are back in the saloon. Parrish is giving you some. You're gonna go talk to Parrish, you said, Cad?
I'm gonna go grab us some grub and then take us back to Paris.
Okay.
Yeah, Olivia will ask for some ribs. Or meat. She just needs a pound.
Ribs. We ain't so fancy types.
There's a person who spent already $30 on booze and buying the whole bar.
Yep.
She'll take whatever he has. She just wants meat. She doesn't deal with vegetables, just meat.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. So Barney's called a meeting. He buys drinks for everyone, and then although you see, like Harding has to pour like half shots for people because Olivia's drinking a lot of the liquor store already.
He's low on supply.
And he says because that nag's in there that Parrish is protecting. He goes, that nag in there that Parrish is protecting. We, as good citizens of Varney, need to have that man simply lynched. We don't need to wait for no judge. We just need to take the matter into our own hands.
Can Olivia go up to him?
Well, no, I mean, you really can't go up to him. He's like the mayor. There's people crowding around him, but you can make a notice roll.
She's gonna suck at that, but she'll try. She sort of notices.
Yep. Anyone else want to? Well, what you do notice is that you overhear snatches of a conversation, like we didn't make a stand, and such lawlessness is a problem best solved by the community. Or without McBride, well, there's little evidence. He's sure to go free. I guess word has filtered through the town. Probably, unfortunately, Parrish has been carrying around McBride's gun, so people have been like, in that hour or so. It's a small town. People are like, I heard McBride's dead. Blah blah blah. So, yeah. So I don't know if anyone wants to say anything or do anything. Now would be the
Olivia
time.
wants to.
Okay.
She's gonna go up here and tell the mayor. She's gonna use intimidation on the crowd and say, I think I could do better than killing him. Force him to spend a night with me.
Okay. They're kind of look.
He doesn't have to sleep with her, just spend the time with her. So use intimidation.
Because I don't know what you mean, ma'am, says the mayor. The people like looking at you, probably backing away from you.
She'll get a little closer. Do you want to spend the night with me?
You can make
don't.
You can make an intimidation with him, for him.
Just because I will spend a penny. Because I got like 5 of them. Why not, right?
4 of them, yeah.
Well, must be nice.
Well, I haven't had. I use them and then I bank them. Oh, that was
That's
weird.
the same. That's the same.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same.
I'm gonna do it one more time. Why not?
Okay.
Because I really want to get a raise. There we go.
Oh,
wow.
That would be a race.
Dang.
There we go.
All
Because I want to intimidate him and all these guys.
Okay. So I'm gonna say like some townsfolk like. Right, let's see how this does.
She wants to follow up by saying, if you kill him, it's over instantly. But if he has to spend the night with me, the terror lasts all night long.
Yeah, so all right, well, he's definitely intimidated with you. I'm gonna say a couple people. I'm gonna. I got 12 there. 12. I'm gonna say with the raise, like half the people like kind of say, nah, I don't think. And Barney kind of shuts up for a while, but he kind of stares at you. Um, it's hard to judge what he's staring at with, but I guess definitely the crowd disperses for a little bit, for some time, and it looks like at least 6 of them are probably like intimidated enough, or you know, they had like a bit of cowardice, right? They're just townsfolk. They're not going to go up against like um, the marshal and a prisoner. They probably don't know that you guys have been hired to watch what's going on. So those guys though probably a weaker stomach or no strong stomach to grab a man and lynch him. So they take off, probably get out of town, go home. There's some grumbles, but Barney kind of pushes past Olivia, unless you guys do anything.
She'll grab him.
Is she gonna grab him?
I don't know how, but she will try.
Okay, it's a fighting roll.
Okay. And I don't get pluses to fighting, just shooting, right?
I don't get any. I mean, you have a decent fighting, but it's just an attack him like type of thing. Oh,
11.
yeah, you grab him. Do you want to do any damage to him?
Sure. How do I do that?
It'll be
I have a
so
D6.
so D6 is what's your strength?
Um,
D6.
D6.
Okay, so it's gonna be roll 2d6 for damage.
I'm getting there, I promise.
8 points of damage.
8.
All right. Well, you definitely like grab him, and it's enough to like shake him up. So like you grab him and you like shake him, and he's like, "What? Let me go. Leave me alone."
Don't you think I'm a bigger punishment than a lynching?
Because he's a murderer. We should lynch him.
Hmm. And aren't you a murderer if you lynch him without letting justice take its course? What
You're
makes
making
you any better?
so you're gonna attempt persuasion now. That's more a logical argument.
She can try. She's not very good at it, but she can try.
Mhm.
What the heck?
And maybe you have some bonus for.
Well, I'm just keep going with the bennies here.
Okay. Well, how
Well,
many more?
you were already down to 2 before you just used one there. Because
Oh,
it doesn't subtract them. It wasn't subtracting them every time you were using them before.
so she has
But
one.
I've been doing it on my thing.
Yeah, she has one more, I guess. Right.
Yeah.
After that. Yeah. So
After
that's
this
very
happened.
persuasive. So anyone else gonna do anything, or you just watch what's going on?
I'm just watching. I'm laughing.
Yeah. Okay. So that's a raise. That's 4. Okay. Okay. What about Cat? Are you gonna do anything?
He's in the
He's not here.
Oh, that's right.
I'm gonna say
Okay.
I just came in, grabbed food, and then took it back to Paris. How much of it did I see, or did I not see any of it?
You probably see like Olivia grabbing this guy, the mayor, or this dandy looking guy, grabbing him and then shaking him hard enough that he's like, you know, not wounded, but injured, right?
Uh,
He's shaken.
as I see this, I quickly hurry out of the doors so I won't be seen, and then so I can take the food to Paris.
Okay, and I'm gonna make a spirit roll. He's got some decent spirit, this guy. Okay. Well, he's able to unshake. Um, and he points his cane at you. He's got like a cane, it looks like.
Is that
You
any
think he
way
has a
to treat
fancy
a
suit and a
woman?
cane? He also is wearing a gun. Anyway, so he kind of backs away or tries to back away from you.
She's gonna
And he
follow
points
him.
his cane. All right. So
Gonna
he and the other guys are gonna leave then. They're gonna leave. Unless you grab him or try to attack him another way.
She's gonna look at Doc like, should I try?
I shake my head. Yeah.
She's gonna go over here and tell Cad what happened.
Okay.
She'll be back. She'll tell Doc she'll be back. She's still got more beer she needs to drink.
Yeah. Okay. Well, after that, about 10 p.m. I don't know where you guys are going to be at 10 p.m. Going to be in the bar, up on the, watching
Well,
the jailhouse.
Olivia will stay in the jailhouse because she doesn't need to sleep either.
Yeah.
I mean, she'll rest her eyes here and there, but she doesn't really need to sleep. She just needs to drink.
Yeah. And Cad, where do you
Alcohol.
want to be? So Doc and Cad, where are you guys? If Olivia's in the jailhouse, Parrish will be in the jailhouse. He has he's grabbed like a shotgun. He's put salt rock in it. He doesn't want to kill his fellow citizens, but he's got his shotgun out. He's locked the Winchester cabinet, but if anyone needs one, they can grab one. But
actually, I got a question. Since
Yep.
I grabbed the shotgun from the ranch, are there shells that I could use for it?
Yeah, he could use. He has some shells. It's just like a double barrel, like 2-shot double barrel, But you could you could do that.
Yeah, I'll go ask if I can use, if he's got some rock salt load and one that I can use. That way I don't.
Yeah, you can use the shotgun in here, as well.
Olivia's going to remind you too that she got you the room, so you guys can go up to the room.
Well, I'm gonna go to sleep in the room. You guys have. I know Olivia and Paris may be able to handle the night, and then I'll come in halfway through.
If the lynching's gonna happen, it's gonna happen at night, in the middle of the night.
In that case, yeah, I'll stay there until like 2, 3 a.m. if anything.
No, Olivia will tell you to go sleep. They're not going to do anything. And if they do, she's got Parrish there.
You want to put money down on that one?
Have you seen westerns? This is how they go. But what I'll do is I'll take the room still upstairs. But what I'll do is I'll be on a chair resting, but I'll have my rifle out ready for like a overwatch, for like a sniper's position.
Okay.
Well, Olivia wants to know, would you feel better if we chained Nags and put him in the room with us in the hotel and then no one's there? Just move him when no one's looking?
We could try, but that's actually not a bad
idea.
Very
sneaky. Yeah,
I like that idea. Yeah, we'll
I do too. I can even make him invisible so no one sees us move him.
Oh yeah, go for it. That's great.
Let's do that.
Okay.
All right, time to make a deal with the devil.
Nice.
I don't have that spell.
If that's the case, then I'll watch him. I'll provide overwatch over the house, and then I guess Parrish will stay there.
Yep.
All right, let me pull up the rules for dealing with the devil.
So Parrish is gonna, you know what I'll do? He's gonna get like some straw and put him
Well, I was gonna say, can I pay this guy to sleep in the cell tonight?
Which guy?
This guy that's hanging out in the street that lost all of his money.
Yeah, how much are you gonna pay?
$1.
It kind of looks at you.
You're not gonna get a better deal from nothing.
Because I lost a bunch of highs to that no good gambler. How about $5? At least I can.
How about $1 and I don't kiss you?
Because well, you're kind of pretty after,
Well, hell, that's worth $5 then.
All right. Okay, go ahead, Jeff.
All right, so I paid my Benny. That's the first step. Choose the power. I'm going to do invisibility, which is seasoned, so there's no increase there, and it's 5 power points that I need to get out of the hand. I make a gambling roll and then draw 5 cards plus 1 extra card for success or 2 for a raise. And then I've got extras on top of this.
Right. Let's do it.
Because I've got high roller gives me an extra card on that automatically, and then card sharp will give me a re-roll on the gambling roll here.
Okay, so let's draw those cards.
So
that's a success.
That's a success.
Yep. I did the re-roll just to see if I could do better and get a raise. So I get 7 cards.
Okay.
All right. And then I've got it with those 7 cards. I then try to put together the best poker hand I can do.
Yep. It'd be cool if we could see it.
I can, let's see if I can get, let's see if my video will not mess up. All right. So we'll do a cut.
Mhm.
All right. First card.
King.
King of Spades. Second card.
3.
3 of Hearts. Third card.
8.
8 of Diamonds. These are not going well together. 5 of Diamonds. It's 3 cards left. 6 of Diamonds. Well,
Got 3 of
if I finish out
Two
with
more.
two straight diamonds on these last 2 cards, I'll have something. That's
Two.
2 of Spades. That is not going to get me. So I need a 4. If I get a 4, that gets me a straight. It's a 2, so it's going to be a pair of 2s. I probably fail the.
No, pair of twos might be something.
It's not going to get me 5 power points though.
You need 5 power points.
I need 5 power points to cast it. I think there's a, so if I don't get enough, then basically I'll have a negative to the actual casting of the spell.
Yeah, we still have like a Benny. 2 bennies.
So
all right, so 2.
that was a jacks. Oh, jacks are better. So a single pair gets 3 power points.
Oh, that's
and
good.
That's all I can get out of that, because there's no way of putting that hand into anything better than a pair.
You get it. Okay. And you already got your extra card. You already got your extra card.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because it would have been 5 cards base plus the 1 for the success, and then 1 for the 1 for high roller, which is that.
Yeah.
Can you use a Benny and redraw them?
No. So I make the poker hand. If I you can only use the power points granted by the hand, not your own, when dealing with the devil. If you didn't get enough power points, subtract however many points you came up short from the spellcasting roll in the next step. The game ain't over yet.
Yep.
Now make a spellcasting roll at -2 for each rank the power is above, which it's not any above, so I don't have any there, and -1 for each power point I'm short, so
-2 net.
It's a -2.
Okay.
So make a not a gambling. This is gonna be.
So what does your Manitou look like that you, or your devil that you deal with? What does it look like in this? You go into a trance, right? So eyes probably roll in the back of your head.
Well, yeah. Well, so in real time it takes like a second or 2.
Yeah.
It's like next to no time. But my consciousness goes into the what's the world in between?
Yeah.
That I forget what they call it in Deadlands, but and then the man that he deals with, or the Manitou that he deals with, is kind of looks like Doc Holliday from Tombstone.
Okay. I'll be your Huckleberry.
The Val Kilmer Doc Holliday.
Yeah.
All right, so
we're
making a spell casting at -2. Come on, dice. And that's a success.
Yes, it is a success. Nice. Cool.
So he becomes invisible.
All right. So I'm going to give you 2 tokens for that. Okay. Cool. So any Caddy doing anything?
Cad's just, moving out and then grabbing the extra weapons if need be for extra hands, and then just acting nonchalantly, covering the rear, so to speak.
Okay.
Or walking on the opposite side of Doc so that people don't look too suspicious.
Yeah. All right, great. Okay. So I guess last thing then, well, second to last thing. Last thing for this part of the scene. So yeah. About 10 o'clock, Barney comes back and he's got, he's got like 7 people because you scared
Oh.
the rest because you scared.
Scared some of them.
I would have been back in here. Sorry.
Yeah, you scared a lot of them home.
Yeah, because there was what, like 12, 10 or
There's like
12 of
12
them?
or so, yeah. And then
Yeah.
maybe he persuaded one to come back. So all right. He goes, I don't think he kind of comes out there, goes, Parrish, give me the prisoner. And you guys are, of course, I guess Doc and Cad and Nags, who's now tied up in your room, are up on the 2nd or 3rd floor of the hotel. 3rd floor?
3rd floor.
Third
Yeah,
floor.
3rd floor. All right, so okay. All right, so he comes up there and he goes with a new approach. He's got his guys there, but since you guys have kind of intimidated him to crap and used some subterfuge, he says that look, now that we know that the marshal's gone, maybe dead, it is unlikely that Nag will be convicted in the absence of the marshal. There's these highfalutin lawyers that twist words to free a murderer so they can prey on the good people of Varney Flats and the settlers who rely on Varney Flats. Give us a prisoner.
Olivia's gonna put her finger up to her mouth, insinuating that Paris should say nothing.
Okay. Are you going to go out there and confront these guys?
I'm gonna wait for them to come to the door.
Well, they're probably like out here on the boardwalk and
I'm
stuff.
gonna say there's a mob outside. You may want to confront them a bit before they come up to the door.
Yeah.
Because they're not gonna stop at the door.
Well, then she'll come back out here,
Okay.
back into his face and say, "Oh, you came to tangle again."
Because that's right. Because I'm trying to plead to your better judgment. You're heroes, right? You're a posse that's come to help the town. Don't help a nag like nags.
That's a
Okay.
very interesting thing, but you did not persuade me, young man.
I don't know. Maybe he will. Well, it's going to be like a roll off because it's really not about persuading him. It's about persuading the crowd. So I'm
All
going to roll
right,
for
then
him.
I'll persuade the crowd. She's gonna go up to the crowd and say, "Who's man enough to kiss me?" She's just gonna.
Are you using intimidate? You're just going to like
Yes.
scare them all away.
Yes.
All right. So you got to
The
beat
only
us.
thing
You
I
have to
have.
beat. I did not get. I should use one of his bennies, huh? Should I waste one of his bennies? Oh, I'm gonna have to use a benny. All right, I'm gonna have to use a benny for him. Oops. Oh no, that is not good. All right, you beat him. You beat him with you didn't quite get a raise against him, but like some of the townsfolk kind of keep. So soon it's very funny and it's probably humorous from what you guys looking above anyway. That slowly, as Olivia's going to each one of these townsfolk, they kind of back away and then melt away into the dark, trying to save face, as it's just Olivia versus Varney. Varney, yeah.
He moved away. She's gonna move closer.
Right. So he kind of like, he's like, not only have you kind of diffused the situation, your strange sort of argument and intimidation and moving the prisoner actually, and your subterfuge, right? They have no chance. Yeah. And actually, some of these guys kind of knock on Parrish's door and are now willing to, because I don't want that undead thing to kiss me. And I really believed in the marshal and what he said. So we're going to help you guard the prisoner. But of course, they don't realize that it's this guy.
Yeah, they don't need to know.
Yeah. All right. So that's diffused. And well, it's nothing really happens. They all take off. You've helped. I don't know if the name is, I don't know if it's called rescue nags or anything, but yeah, and you prevented mob justice from happening.
We just safeguarded.
Woohoo!
So nothing happened. I mean, I don't know. You guys go to sleep now, I guess.
Yep.
Olivia's going
take our
back into the
shifts
bar
and-
because she might as well drink.
Yep. All right. So at some point, Harding goes to sleep, but he's got your. He says, "Well, I guess if you guys are gonna watch down here and you guys are watching up there, um, like the bar is empty. These guys are asleep, but since you bought so much alcohol, they like leave you the bottles that you bought and stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
But
she'll
they all
just
go to
sleep on
sleep,
it.
and you guys are upstairs. Varney's kind of gone off wherever these guys go. Um, the streets are very quiet. Do you guys Doc and Cad, you guys go to sleep?
Oh, take
Mhm.
shifts, I guess. Yeah, going to sleep.
Okay.
Well,
All
do
right.
you need Olivia up there to watch him while you guys sleep?
No, we'll take turns.
Okay,
Two
All
of
right.
us.
So who is awake at 1 a.m.?
Olivia.
Oh, how about I say
Drinking.
Between Doc and
Doc?
Cad.
I was saying,
Probably me. I'd take the first shift.
Okay. All
okay.
right. Give me a notice roll, both of you guys, and then you can give me a notice, Cad, at -2.
So
You
one
want a
normal
notice from
notice,
me?
and then a
Yes.
notice -2.
Yes. Everyone makes a notice roll.
All right,
And
I'm
Cad.
gonna. There we go.
Yeah.
I noticed something. How's 4 raises? No, I guess 3
Oh
raises.
wow.
Oh, very
Okay.
nice. All right. So you
And
got
it
to.
was a
So anyway,
-2.
so you're awake, and I guess maybe Doc can't sleep because he's like doesn't like to like especially after he deals with the devil. He has bad nightmares.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you got rid of
I
that.
got a 15.
No. I mean, like you don't like to sleep, generally speaking.
Oh, gotcha.
You don't
Yes.
like a
No,
cancer.
yeah, I have night terrors. I'm not a big fan of sleeping.
Right. So that's a bonus in this. It's a bonus in this case that you're hindrance.
Nice.
Anyway, so you guys hear what seems like a far off wailing scream.
Can't
A
be
few
good.
minutes later, you actually hear this again, and it's a strange horn until you like parse it in your mind, and then you realize it's actually a train whistle, although a very eerie one. I say if you imagine,
Yeah.
those death whistles that from the Aztecs.
Oh,
It's
I get
reminiscent of that.
this is the vampire train.
yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
about 10 minutes after the second whistle, you guys want to do anything?
I am
When you-
going to.
Well, Olivia would start heading up to where the trains are. Up to here.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm going to get to the window and wake up. Well, wake up Cad.
Yeah, Cad's awake after he
Okay,
hears that
Cad.
eerie train whistle.
Cad woke.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cat awoke with the
And
whistle.
I have a feeling the vampires are coming.
What do you want to do with the prisoner? Is he still invisible?
If anything, after
No,
Cat
he was
wakes
only
up,
invisible long enough to move him.
To move him, yeah.
I was
There's
gonna
only
say,
5 rounds.
with Cad, when he wakes up, he'll go up to the prisoner and then try to. Mind you, he's not gonna untie him completely, but untie his legs so we can get him to move.
Okay.
Yeah,
Where are you
Nex,
gonna
you
move
might
him?
you might need to run at some point.
Exactly. So like, may not his arms, but at least his legs give him somewhat of a chance.
All right. So, oh yeah, Drew's not here. So you gonna go? Are you going to the train station, Amy? Or are you going?
No,
where are
I'm
you
at
gonna
I'm at the train station because my plan is to fire my rifle at the
Oh, like looking out this window? Is that what you're doing?
trying. I want to ruin the track so that they
Oh, you
can't.
can't. read the track.
We do not have dynamite or
You don't have
TNT
dynamite.
to do it.
And a gun just ain't gonna do it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but you can wait there in hiding to see what happens and have your
Yeah.
gun ready. That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
I'm just gonna be ready to shoot.
But just from the up here. From
Yeah,
the
and
Yeah.
I will be taking aim at hearts. If somebody comes near me, I'm just gonna shoot their hearts.
all right, Cad, what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
Cad,
because that's within range of the first range span of the Colt.
he's cutting the rope around his legs and tell him to get ready to run just in case.
Yeah.
And then
About 50 feet
go
plus
ahead
the
and
third story window. You're in the
It's 12 squares is the
oh nice.
Doc, you're by the window, right?
what it says. Unless that's
Yeah.
I need to look and see how that's what that annotation means exactly.
Yeah. Well, we're using squares. I mean, they're not
Yeah.
5 feet, but You're actually
Yeah.
3 yards. But it's 10
Because it's
squares.
well,
10
it's
squares to the
12,
tracks.
12, 24, 48, but I don't know if that's
Yeah.
12 squares.
Yeah, well, you're on the third
12.
floor, so it would be the second range band. Second
I'm gonna
range
say,
band.
Doc,
So
you're by the window, right?
So that's a -1 or a
-2.
-2?
-2.
-2.
Mhm.
Okay, then I'm gonna come down then and maybe stand like right here, using
Okay.
this corner as cover.
Cool. You can move it there. All right, so you're gonna what about okay, so CAD, you've been sorry, Vince, you've been trying to get a so you're gonna drag
Oh.
nags out, or you're gonna leave them up here, or what do you want to do?
I think what I'll do is I'll have the shotgun here with nags, and then I'll perch my rifle by the window just in case.
Okay.
So like I'm setting up different stations that I can move to with weapons prepped to go. So
Yeah. Okay. So you're up here with nags. Okay.
yeah.
All right. All right. So you see this old weather-beaten train coming up from a distance, about 10 minutes after the second whistle. And then yep. Immediately though, immediately the shadows get darker, the night air chills, although of course Olivia can't feel it, but even through the window, Chad, you can, or Cad, you can feel it. And definitely Doc, you know something bad's coming.
And just so you know, she doesn't deal with fear. She doesn't have to.
I think she's not immune to fear. There's no way.
No, but she gets what, a +2 to her fear checks or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, there's no fear check for hearing the whistle. Although you could probably imagine all those folks who are sleeping out here are having bad dreams.
Can't
All
save
right.
them all.
All right. So the train arrives on the tracks. It's black and all that. And suddenly,
And it's like 2 a.m.
that's a little after. That's a little
One,
after
one you said?
Yes, a little after 1. So suddenly, hopefully this works. Oops, gotta move things a little bit.
How feasible would it be for Olivia to run and get into the train up here at the beginning of the engine?
Yeah, you could do that. You can start
Can I-
running. You're gonna start running in that direction.
Yeah, I want to jump in.
All right, so go ahead and well, the door is here. Oh, there's a door here.
Where?
There's a door here and a door here.
I don't know
Not
where
seeing
you're
it.
looking.
Oh, because I'm on the wrong layer. There's a door here and a door here. So where do you want to leave your position?
Here.
Which one? This
One,
one.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. So you want to move. So you're gonna jump on top of the train and move across it? Okay.
I was gonna say that looks like it's the coal box right there.
Yeah. So roll an athletics
I
check.
mean, I'm trying to get to here, but
Yeah, roll athletics, please.
I also don't want them to notice me, so.
Or that's fine. You got it. All right. Well, here's what happens as you kind of jump on the top of the train. You hear there's a lot of movement and growling underneath. Is that right? Growling? But suddenly, and this is where we have
Our cliffhanger ending for the night.
the doors to the train open mysteriously and magically.
Oh, I run the other direction.
And suddenly, of course, dang it. Sorry.
Well, there's the dozen or so.
Oh, it's not a dozen.
14. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, shit. Yeah. Several dozen.
Oh, I'll just delete these. All right. So Amy, you're on I don't know where Amy's character went. Oh, she went to the.
I'm on top.
Yeah. You're all right. So suddenly you see, and I think this is where Doc, you need to make a fear check. I guess Amy, you need to get your fear check at -2.
-2, +2.
No, I know, but it's so actually so for Doc it's going to be -4. For Amy, it's going to be even.
So what is fear?
It's spirit.
So you said it's -4 for me?
Yes.
16.
And it's spirit, so it's -5 for me.
Oh, really?
Well, because Night Terrors gives me -1 to all spirit rolls.
Oh, dang.
So I start off at the best I can roll is a 1.
Well, you get, if you ace.
Yeah.
Because there's still some on the train, right? They're not all off.
Yes!
Oh,
I
that's
got a
awesome.
6.
Got it.
I'm moving this train off because I lost Amy's character.
I rolled 11 total on that.
That is awesome.
I
right,
think
that's
over
great.
here, maybe. Is
I'm gonna
it-
move the train out of the way for a little bit.
But not all of them are off of the train.
No,
right?
like 30. Well,
There's 30 total from what I counted, plus the driver.
Oh man. I'm
Yeah,
gonna put the
because
train like slightly north of the tracks, but we get the idea. All right. And then you see there, so you're here, you jump in, you're in the coal bin. You're able to make it to the coal bin. And I'm trying to move you
I
to
want to
the
get
front.
into the engine.
Move this to the back. Hold on. Yeah, there you go. Yay. All right. So you jump into the coal bin. You see all these vampires pour out of the train. There is someone in the cab. Actually, something in the cab.
She wants to get in the cab and then shoot him in the heart.
All right. Well, the thing in the cab is not a vampire, but you kind of look and see the cab. The thing looks back at you. I guess Cad, you're looking out the window. I need a fear check from Cad.
Okay. Anything I need to do special to it?
It's at a -4 unless you have bravery or something like that.
Let's see. No, I don't have bravery, menacing, and streetwise. So no. So -4.
Yep.
And it's a spirit roll, right?
Yes, spirit.
Not letting me change it. So I'm just gonna have it added in manually. So
You made it.
No, it's not minus anything.
Oh.
So it'll be a minus. So it'll be a
Be
negative
1.
and then a 1.
Yep. So do you wish to use a Benny?
I'll use a Benny and see if I can hopefully get better at it. Oh.
Yay!
Nice. All right, you guys are
Jeez.
good. You are. It is almost as if you are expecting this. You gird yourselves for what is coming, and you see. Well, you see the night train. That's what it's actually called. The night trains pour out, and these zombies pour out of, or zombies, vampires, Nosferatu pour out of there. There's probably some people walking out on the street this late at night, even, and you hear some shouts of alarm and screams. Doc, you probably hear some shouts and screams from inside of here, as maybe some of these guys looked out the window and saw what's going on, and probably crumpled to the
And
ground.
they just wet
in
themselves.
fear. Yeah, crumbled to the ground in fear. I guess I should roll for nags, right?
Well, would Nags have actually been watching out?
No, he's probably not.
Mm-mm.
He's like, Nags,
kinda
what's going on? What's going
tied
on?
to a
Why?
chair.
What's going on? But you know what? We'll stop here, and hopefully we can continue the night train
Well,
adventure.
before we do that, what is this thing that's driving the train?
Oh, he's like a zombie.
Oh, so I still need to shoot him.
Yeah. So Olivia's got her gun out and ready to shoot him. As she kind of ignores the Nosferatu pouring out of the train. And then Doc is probably he's flipping his cards, ready to probably deal with the devil again.
No,
yeah.
it'll just be doing regular casting.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right. Well, we'll stop here as these zombies pour out and descend upon Varney Flats. What sort of havoc will they wreak, or will the heroes drive them off? Okay.
All righty.
Well, thank you all for playing. Thank you, everyone, for listening. That list looked pretty cool. I haven't been looking at that. Did look pretty cool. I think it looked cool with all the black stuff on there, but now that it's all open, it doesn't quite matter. I can get rid of the blackened parts of the train that are here.
Well, unfortunately, I'm gonna call it right now from me on my end. Thanks again, Carl.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, yeah, I was about to call it. We're calling it. We're going to stop here. But thank you so much for my players for playing. Thank you, listeners, for listening. to the Geomologist Presents. I hope you enjoyed part 1 of the Night Train. Any comments or questions, heroes? I know Vince needs to bail, and we're all pretty tired.
All I'll say is remember to like, comment, share, and good night and good rolling.